Woo! What's up, everybody? As you can see, the deadly panther on the panel. Woo! Time to pull up. Don't come to my goddamn chat room and you not pulling up. First thing I'm gonna tell you, you need to pull them up. Woo! That's right. Life and times of the unconventional. Tell them again. Put it again in the chat. Pull up. Light your cigars or other things you smoke. Woo! We are live. We're in color. Come on, get them likes up. Get them up, get them up, get them up. God damn it. Get them up. Because we got the man, the myth, the legend as the screensaver until we get some people on the panel. I got to play my favorite theme song from the 80s. Woo! How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully you got your cigars, a cup of your favorite liquor, and hanging around your best niggas. Woo! Everybody in the chat. My man said it best. Pour it up. How y'all doing? Tell me how's your weekend going so far. So good. I know I took a 2-day break. Woo! This is the cigar, cognac and cigar lounge, baby. I had to go to the liquor store and re-up on a half gallon of VSOP French brandy. How's everybody doing? Like, share, and subscribe. Cash App. Support your interests, of course. Guess what? This cognac and cigars don't pay for themselves. I definitely appreciate everybody's support, the viewership. We're going to do a little bit of an open panel. Oh, you like the house, don't you? Give me a woo in the chat if you like the house, man. You got to play a little bit of the house music, you know. Oh, no. You got to do the neon lights and the pacifiers and shit, man. That's how you do it, right? Got to play a little bit of the house music. Oh man. Don't make me start. Don't make motherfuckers in the chat start percolating and shit. What's good? Javon Moore, thank you for the cash app. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the support. Lovely. Lovely. Had to play Panthros theme since we got him on the screen. Panthro the deadly. He wasn't the mighty. He wasn't the slick talking. He was the deadly. As my man said in the original series, if you were about as ugly as you are, if you was mean as you are ugly, I'd really be scared, and then we crush their mace. Boom. Hey, give me a woo in the chat if you want me to play some more house music before we get this started. Give me a woo and a one if you want some more house. I'll give you at least one more song. If you know the name of the song, let me know. I already know what it is. We're gonna have fun tonight. It's a goddamn party. Sing it, girl. I'm gonna take y'all back to Baltimore Club. I'm gonna take y'all back just a few years. said, how you want to card? Miss Tony said, how you want to card? Miss Tony said, how you want to card? What's up? What's up? LP said, how you want to card? LP said, how you want to card? LP said, how you want to card? What's up? What's up? No call to hide in the current. No call to hide in the current. No call to hide in the current. What's up? What's up? No place to hide in the current. No place to hide in the current. No place to hide in the current. What's up? What's up? What's up to hide in the current? What's up to hide in the current? What's up to hide in the current? What's up? What's up? Hold up. Unruly. Can I get the breakdown? Uh-oh. Unruly. Pokemon said, how you want to carrot? Pokemon said, how you want to carrot? Pokemon said, how you want to carrot? What's up? What's up? Literally said, how you want to carrot? Literally said, how you want to carrot? Literally said, how you want to carrot? What's up? What's up? Cheerios said, how you want to carrot? Cheerios said, how you want to carrot? Cheerios said, how you want to carrot? What's up? What's up? Literally said, how you want to carrot? Literally said, how you want to carrot? Literally said, how you want to carrot? What's up? What's up? Henri, do me one more favor.
Hey, you know it. Walking down the avenue. A few more streets will be through. Bangtown, North and P, Park Heights, RG, White Lot, Cherry Hill, North Long and Joseph, Murphy Homes, EA, Greenmount, Barkley, Walbrook, JCD, Possible Easy. I'm not street, it's an Appalachian, Saratoga, Gaston, North and Newland, Westport, Sedonia, Parkside, Maria, Van Clairwood Street, Middle Chase and Bill Street, York Road, Fresh Street, 24 Bernice Street, 21st, 20th, Bethel and Lafayette, Northbound, Catesville, Warwick and Rosedale.
Whew. And we're back. Oh man, we're back. How y'all doing, folks? How y'all doing? What's up, Chaos?
What's up, man? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Hold on a second. Let me do something. Yeah. I hope you desktop playing these musics, or you're on the different device.
Okay. How you doing, Chaos?
I'm good. Can you hear me good? Is my mouth? Make sure.
Oh yeah.
I was saying, this is on the computer, or you're on a special device? I'm noticing playing music.
It's called a speaker.
Oh, you're playing on speaker. Okay. All right. Well, I guess you two has no problem with it, so you're good. You're good. Okay, you know how it is. Remember the same little thing we did on my channel a year ago? Play a bunch of songs and they gave me a notification saying you need to stop playing this because it's this. You get me? I'm not sure how it will work now because we're not using Google Hangouts. So just give me a fair warning. I know it's your channel, but you know how they're very strict with the certain copyright of music. And you know, my thing was this, man. Why are you concerned about copyright music and music that's over 30 or more years old?
Yeah, most of
no one plays old music no more. You
Most
get
of
me?
my music is like over 30 years old. Hell, even the Baltimore club mixes are damn near almost 30 years old. I just played.
I know.
Some Morgans. I mean, shit.
Yeah, but my thing is this: they always get strict about that. I just don't like that. Cause think about it. I'll be honest with you, bro. I want to play some older music on my channel.
Yeah.
I'm not with a male music inclined like that, but I want to have the opportunity to. This is the same thing what happened with the old man when he couldn't play certain music on YouTube. Well, all that issues, man.
And it's funny because, if anything, when you play old music, you're giving those older songs more relevance.
Exactly.
Especially since we got a younger crowd, 30s. One thing I learned, my age group is usually 32 and lower.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like about 35 ish to lower. I
Yeah.
might have a couple of people in their 50s here and there, but most of it's like 35, 32 and lower. So a lot of people, when you play the music, which is funny, it gives it relevance. And guess what younger people are going to do? They're going to go to YouTube, they're going to go to Apple Music and buy the damn music and be like, wow, even if they download the first song for free, they're gonna be like, you know what? Well, shit, I'm gonna download all their music because I like this artist. I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
who this was, and it gives them relevance. I don't know. It's
Exactly.
got a weird business model. Man. I like my little screensaver there.
Yeah, it looks good, man. It represents you. Matter of fact, you look like this guy in the picture. Think about it. Yeah,
Deadly Panther, man.
yeah.
Hopefully, I don't get a scar over my eye. I mean, as cool as fuck as I look, boy. See, that's
Mm-hmm.
the one thing about men. When we get all scarred up and older, we look cooler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It looks like we gone through some shit.
And women love it. One thing women love is a warrior. They love a man who's been through some shit and can get them out of shit.
Yep.
Oh man, we got the lounge out today. Hopefully you boys got your liquor ready. Hopefully you got those cigars, the fine cigars, your favorite
Mm-hmm.
cup of liquor. Because who are we gonna hang out with? Our favorite nigga.
Yes. Yes.
So we got 8 more slots ready. So if anybody want to be a part of this open hangout, you're willing and able. Even if you're a hater, come up here. Make sure you got something to drink. Come get the work of God.
Yes. Get that work, man. You know what I'm saying? We take on all comers,
Last
males,
time,
females. You get me?
we're even
All
transgender friendly.
yeah. Wait. Oh, I'll be right back. Wait, somebody contact. Hold on.
Cool. So if anybody want to be on the panel, come on up. Hey, Sayori. What's up, nephew?
What's up, bro? Thank you, Uncle Chuck. Appreciate that. That's the first time I was actually addressed as nephew, so it's an honor. But
What's up,
yeah,
nephew? Since I'm going into my older man stage. How'd you
no,
like the music? How'd you like the music
it
selection? I
was
had
it, it was good. I was just hanging out backstage, so no complaints, bro. Just here to chop it up with you
All
and
right, I'm back.
oh
basically
yeah.
do
We're
do
gonna
what we gotta do.
Oh yeah, had to start on Man Panthers theme. A lot of people. It was funny because even as a little kid, I was like, wait a minute. I was like a little 4 or 5 year old kid. I was like, wait a minute. Does each Thundercat got their own theme?
Yeah,
And come to find out they do. So it was a joke that me and my brother had. They were like, oh shit, even at the old 80s Thundercats, the classical one. And it was like, oh shit. His music,
that's
he's past the point of talking. It's foot in the ass time.
that's the one that I saw. I mean, I don't know about this new stuff, but I remember watching the old Thundercats.
Yeah, like the old 80s where Grandpa Huxtable was the voice of Panthro. And it was funny because even the Cartoon Network had the 2012 one, which was pretty damn good. See,
Yeah,
I hate to say fuck Cartoon Network because I love animated stuff, but fuck them because every time they have something good, they cancel it. It
Yeah,
was
I mean,
happened
you
to
know,
Thundercats. It
Like,
happened.
can you name some episodes they canceled, Charles? Because I'm not really much
Well, they
understand.
canceled the 2000. They canceled the 2000. The 2002 He-Man remake, which was excellent.
Okay, that's
They
one.
canceled the 2012 Thundercats, which was excellent,
Okay.
and they canceled
uh,
Young Justice. But thank God for DC Online, DC Universe Online, that you can get on your app for your iPad and Samsung devices, your Apple. So it was like, thank God they brought Young Justice back last year, because a lot of these shows were great shows that people who were late teens to adults in our age bracket were like, yo, my boys who weren't even into comic books used to watch it, and that shit was like soap operas to us.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I mean, I remember the I watched the '85 version of Thundercats, which was the first rendition, and I
Yeah,
only knew about Thundercats because of Cartoon Network, because they were the ones that were playing the old stuff. You know what I mean?
yeah, and I remember it when it was new. Matter of fact, I could go in my basement right now and pull out the classic VHS.
Oh shit. There you go.
Mm.
Yeah,
Like, shit,
I can't go that far back, but it's all good though. I
shit,
still fuck with it.
I could literally go and pull up a VHS of Shiver Princess of Power.
Mm.
And any nigga who said they didn't watch Shiver, you a fucking liar back then. And I'll tell you, Shiver was just as cool as He-Man.
Shiru. I'm trying to remember what that was. Damn, man. You know, I can't remember most of all the old cartoons I used to watch. That's bad. Yeah. Some, you know,
Well,
matter of fact, to be honest with you, Charles, I remember from the Cats, and I was always consistent watching it. I miss like the other half of the series where when they were back to their planet. You know.
Thunder, which was pretty cool. Because if you look at the story of Lion-O and the Thundercats, that was the story of coming of age. The whole series of Thundercats was the story of coming of age. And the
Mhm.
marquee episodes, the Magnum Carter, if you will, of the series is when Panthro, who was the hereditary king, or as they call it, Lord of the Thundercats,
Mhm.
and this is how it should be in the black community. Just because you're the hereditary leader doesn't mean we will follow you.
Exactly.
Mm.
You have to go through the anointment trials, aka rites of passage, for us
Yes.
to follow you. Do you guys agree?
Mhm.
I definitely
Yeah,
agree. Matter of fact, they
yeah.
take the concept of rites of passage, if you think about it, and put it through a TV series.
Yeah,
Of
you gotta think about it, Chaos and Ior. He had to battle the fastest, which was Titar, the strongest, which was Panthro, the most cunning, which was Wily Kid, Wily Cat. He had to battle the most intelligent, which was Tigra. He even had to battle his greatest enemy unarmed, which was Mungra,
yeah.
Mhm.
before he was crowned the official king or lord of the Thundercats.
Sure.
Mhm.
It's the same thing with HNK, because Kenshiro had to go through everybody to actually uh, be crowned the successor of Hokono no Ken. So it's the same kind of thing. These things don't happen for free. You got to earn
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be able. Yeah, you're right, Moore. Boomerang plays a lot of the classics. See, back in the '80s, I'll say, and if Javar, if you want to come up, there's the link. You gotta understand that's the last one we had morality, in my view.
it. Mhm.
Each cartoon, after you're done doing the adventures, doing some ass kicking, saving the girl or the guy, because hell, shout out to the female hero, to the hero super heroines.
Sure.
You had to learn a moral of the story, and usually those morals of the story, believe it or not, how campy and corny it was, you could take it on in your real life. Just like they said, And I'll give you a good example because we're on some cognac smoking shit. We're gonna be men about it. I swear to God, I'm gonna get all of you two smoking cigars and fine liquors.
Yep.
It was an episode of Shira. I'm trying to think of the episode. It's one of the 10 best episodes ever. And she lost her abilities. The crystal in her sword was cracked. Matter of fact, it was called the Stone and the Sword. That was the episode, Stone and the Sword. And she had to go through these trials of repairing her sword. And the spirits of the universe said, "You went through all these trials not to gain ultimate power, but to help a friend in need."
Mm-hmm.
Which is some deep shit for a cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. How many people will put themselves in harm's way and go through different trials to help a friend? And compared to how many people be like, "Well, it's not me, fuck them."
All right.
It is the most greatest sacrifice any person can make, an honorable sacrifice.
Even the Bible said there is no other love than when a man lays down his life for a friend. It doesn't mean exactly die, but it means put your ass on the line for a friend.
Mm-hmm. Because it costs more. It costs more in the sense that, he's not supposed to do that, but he does that out of tremendous respect and tremendous love. He doesn't have to, but even though he doesn't have to, he still chooses to.
You're right. What's up, the beautiful Linda Anderson? It's funny because I feel as though today we lost a lot of those concepts to the point where we would throw people under the bus for the Lewis the chick. We actually will not even help that person in need. We will actually be happy that we got something over someone. Because one thing I don't believe in is sometime friends or fair weather friends.
Right.
I just took a picture on Facebook and Instagram with all the kids of me and my homeboys, and the men there, the young and the king. And do you know how much shit we went through together? 25 years of friendship, a quarter of a century. Do you know how much shit we've been through together? It's amazing. What's up, Linda? Hopefully you got something nice to drink on.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hey, Devon, what's up? Am I pronouncing it right?
How you doing, everyone?
Woo! What's up?
How are you?
I'm good.
All right, would you like to get on the conversation? Hopefully you got your favorite drink. Even if it's not alcoholic, hopefully you got your favorite drink and partake in something.
Oh yeah, man, I'm going light. I got the wine tonight. I have went hard for like 2 days already.
My man. So what you think about the subject matter, the conversation we got so far?
Well, man, so I just got to put my age out there. I'm 27, so like I said, Boomerang played all the classics, so I got to catch up on all the old shows, like you're talking about Thundercats, all that. Pretty much got a lot of life lessons out of the old stuff.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yo, since we're talking about the classic stuff, we should talk about. We should also mention Conan the Barbarian. That was the classic stuff that I watched. Anyway.
And what makes it weird is that when I look at those life lessons, because before I became the ass kicker you see before you. See, I don't. If you fellas ever get this, I don't put myself out there to be this. I was the greatest nigga that ever born coming out the womb. Never that. I've got bullied. Hell, I was severely bullied. I didn't think I learned how to fight so well. You got tired, as my father said, you'll get tired of getting your ass kicked. So
Sure.
you had to become bigger, stronger, and more cunning. You had to go through them trials. And I listened to YouTube how some people will complain about women. Well, it's the square jaw guys, because we're the smart guys. Guess what? Everybody has their, in the words of Royers, everybody got their time in the sunshine. You feel me?
Hmm.
And when you're around the women that want you, you're the man. Just like it happens to females. Some females will look like mud ducks in school. As soon as they pretty themselves up, get in shape, you looking like this bad motherfucker here.
Right.
Thank God I was nice to her.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I remember being in high school and talking to the homies, and that happens between your freshman year and your senior year. It's like, you know, if I knew she looked like that by her senior year, I would have been nicer to her, kind of thing. Pe- People be saying that, you
Yeah.
know.
And I look at these guys,
I know I
and
have.
Yeah.
yeah. And see, you're closer to your high school years. Well, I just had my 20th anniversary this year, so doesn't feel like it, but goddamn. And it was like when you see this shit and you start to become your own man and you start becoming worldly, you start traveling more, you dress better, you speak well, you get a you get a career, not just a job or a business. You can talk. See, the one thing I learned about a female, regardless if I look the part, don't look the part, if you give me 5 minutes of your time, I got you.
Mm,
What makes
yeah.
you so interesting? I'm a comic book fan. I'm a comic book and anime fan who collects comics and statues. I'm a father of one, the mighty one, the second coming. Well, actually, the third coming because he's the third. And I enjoy it. I will travel. I've been around the world, and when you become a cultured individual, it's a pleasure.
Yeah, it is. It so is.
But don't let me take over the conversation. This is the lounge time. Cigars, liquor, and niggas.
You know what it
Some-
you know what it is, Uncle Chuck? The biggest thing that I realized, and I realized this a little bit later than I probably should have, is the moment that you're able to understand the importance of selling, everything comes together. Because
Mhm.
subconsciously, when we were watching all those wrestling things with guys like Ric Flair talking about silent
Woo!
profiling, you know, I'm having a hard time putting these gators down, kind of thing. What he's doing is he's selling. He's selling the image,
You
right?
got to.
And every man needs to basically have that 5 minute or uh, yeah, a 5 minute elevator pitch or something. The shorter you can do it, the better, right?
Right.
And
You,
it's
you,
and it's these small things that make a huge difference in terms of what ends up happening. Because if you can't talk about yourself and you can't sell yourself, you can't sell anything else.
right. If I was one of them guys who was computer savvy, and Javar, you can come in anytime you want. Just interrupt me. I don't give a shit. We freelancing right now.
All right, cool.
So see, we're gonna elevate y'all to the man status. See, I treat everybody like a grown ass man, so they show me I don't have to. So one thing I learned when you selling people, I can go to somewhere like you see the lovely Linda, and I can tell her she's probably getting a drink. I don't usually buy women drinks, but hey, if I'm interested, I'm pretty much will. And I'll be like, so tell me what a woman as beautiful as you doing in an ugly place like this. Even if it's an immaculate place, that's one of my jokes. You know, sometimes I might walk up to a girl and do the Fresh Prince thing. Give me your number if I don't want it anymore. As long as I can get you to laugh and you feel comfortable, I'll even see people don't. People always want to build themselves up. Sometimes you gotta be able to laugh at yourself and make fun of yourself. Like I can't dance. Two things I can't do that makes people look at my black card and almost revoke it. I can't play spades and I can't dance.
Me either.
But I could play some good ass music for you to dance, girl. You shake it.
Shit.
I am
Yeah.
a true Baltimorean. We love house and we invented club music. A lot of your favorite house music came from Baltimore. A lot of people don't know. We are very talented in that. You cannot have a famous thing and we don't remix it.
Mm.
And it's funny because a lot of these guys who are awkward, see, awkwardness comes from you being non-social, just antisocial behavior.
Yeah.
You got to put yourself out there. Get a group of friends, get several groups of friends, and then mesh those friends together. And that's what happened through the years with me. I have my friends for 25 years, but I also have Josh, who I know for 7, and he's a part of the brotherhood as well. I have my other brothers, Ern, who I knew for 20, 25, 26 years, and he's part of the brotherhood, and we meshed them together. So a lot of us benefit because we got people from different walks of life, just like on this platform. Where are you from, Javar?
Shoot, I'm from San Francisco, California, so I'm from the house music party scene. But if I get on a dance floor, get some liquor in me, man, I'm
Oh, yeah.
crumping and on the floor trying to break dance and shit, awkward as hell, bumping into people, but I don't give
But
a
how
shit
many,
after
but how many girls love it?
shit. Man,
Yeah.
Give me a,
Yeah.
they
give me a
all
whoop.
they all look they
Give
all
me a
looking.
whoop
They
of
might
that.
be annoyed, but they still looking. So
No,
I
no,
pull.
they're looking because technically there's swag in putting yourself out there, even if shit don't come off right. Because at least
Yeah,
you're
it's
on the
courageous.
dance floor instead of being
Oh,
at the bar table, bro.
It
well, you
is.
know,
I just take a shot and I mean I won't try a backflip or no shit, but I'll make it look like I'm about to do a backflip and just start going into some Princess Amunda shit.
yeah,
There you
you
go.
got to do it. You got to do it. Hey, where you from,
Exactly.
Ior?
I'm from San Diego, bro. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
I feel excited that I got niggas from the other side of the fucking country listening to me. I'm so humble. Woo!
Away the other side, man. Woo!
We fuck with you, Uncle Chuck.
Oh,
That's
definitely, I
how it is.
appreciate it.
That's
I
how it is.
appreciate it. Like it's funny because I actually have nephews and nieces your age, so it's funny. I'm
Okay.
actually, I'm
Can
actually,
I say one thing,
I'm
Charles?
actually a great uncle. So, well, go ahead, Kate.
Go
Um,
ahead,
Damn.
Chaos.
funny thing with family, um, with other people that's let's say younger than us. At times we don't do much like we do in their age, but there's always a sense of self reflection. It's funny the things that kids play now, and they deal with some of us because we're like certain generation. I say, how you do that? You know, you rarely find other groups in their family that's interested to really learn from the ones that's younger. Like, show me how that works. And I say they interact, play with them because they feel that you're socializing because one of the few things technology has done, it makes us less socialized. So
Yeah.
some of us that have not been too indoctrinated to this new wave of technology, we can still socialize with some of our cousins, maybe nephews, stuff, so they get a sense of an experience.
Yeah, it's
But
funny that you mentioned that because I actually met two cousins off of 23andMe,
mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh,
and I was
cool.
like, wow. And I was like, wow, you're related to who? Okay. And it's like, at least I know who I can get a donor from. I always joke like, you know, God knows my kidneys must be superhuman. Shit.
Like, hey, cuz, let me see. Let's get together sometime, huh?
Yeah, it's funny because one of my cousins, he's like 32, 31. His daughter, which is like my little cousin, oh my God, she is so fucking adorable. It looks
Hmm.
just like him, but she is so adorable. And she's so dainty in mannerisms at like 3 to 4. and she's so adorable. And she was on the phone like, "Hi, cousin Church,"
Oh.
and it was like, I'm proud of him because he's a teacher, he's an educator who got his master's at like what, 27.
Yeah.
Oh, so.
My other cousin I met, he does like screenwriting and acting.
Oh, cool.
So it's like, God damn, I'm related to. We piss greatness in this bloodline.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
And it's funny because it's funny because how you would talk about the club life, how you get up on the dance floor. See, one of my best friends, Sean, he's 330 pounds, but man, he get on the dance floor, he glides. It's like,
Fuck. Heavy D, huh?
oh my God, he is so light on his fucking feet. Anything the young nigga could do, he could do just as good, if not better. And I mean, he actually taught people how to dance. He was making money teaching people to dance. He
Nice.
would get in
Oh,
battles and win. And it was so crazy because when we go to the clubs, I'll put it to you this way. Talking about my horse self. Like, there's not one of us and my friends, with the exceptions of the one who got married early, who have at least 3 digits in women.
Mm.
So we would attract women from our charm. We have unique charm. My one boy was the loud one. Can't name names because I don't want to put, in case they play my shit.
Yeah.
Sure.
And for security reasons, this is years ago.
Years.
Can't throw my niggas out. This is years ago before they met you. And you had some dudes who were the slickest talkers. You had some dudes who were the dirty walkers. You had people would be like, "Yo, if I look like you, I'm just the eye candy." Like once in a while, I might hit you with a slick line. I've gotten way better now, but it's like shit. I mean, like I could damn near smell your fucking you ovulating. So shit, I know you horny as shit. What's up?
God damn.
How
Yo,
about you said that? Then it worked.
that's a sick line, Uncle Chuck. Oh, yeah.
I can smell you.
I could smell the horniness off you, girl. I'm shit. I was so slick, man. I brought some girls from the dark side. You know, they were all kinds of full blown lesbians. Now they got dresses and kids and shit.
Damn.
Got divorced. Oh man. As soon as they get divorced, hey Charles, how you doing? Not well, but trying to do you.
Give you that, hey, big head.
Hey, big head. Oh, I love
that.
It's been a minute since we talked.
Even girls who didn't pay me any mind in 9th grade, man. Next thing you know, I'm tonguing them down and licking wherever the milk comes from. If you get my drift,
This is what I missed.
Yeah.
it's
Sure.
this is some premium milk.
About you in the old days, kind of shit. You know, when they need some men out here. I feel you.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I saw a lot of young guys who are still in their 20s and early 30s. Don't just listen to hip hop. Go back in the day into the 90s and 80s. Listen to the love songs.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to like the 70s when you're like, I always tell my father, it was so funny. We went to Lowe's. I had my son in the back. I'm driving. My father was putting in the sub pump for me. Thank God he did because we had like fucking torrential storms. And it was like, we listened to it and he's jamming and he's smiling. If my father, I get my characteristics a lot from both parents. But I could tell my father was loving the music when I was playing the 70s joy. He was like, "Hey, what the fuck you know about this?" I was
So what do you think you know about this shit?
I was like it was like the old drug commercials. I got it from you, Dad. I learned it from you.
You know what it is, man. Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah." My father, I was joking with him. I said, "You ain't used to be out there like that." He was like, "Shit." He said we partied hard in the 80s. And
Yeah.
he often stops me. He actually told me about this one time he was in a cab and he was pulling two nurses
Mm.
There you
and
go.
two nurses in the back of the cab and him. I said, Jesus Christ, man, this brown skinned motherfucker.
Yeah, man. You know, it's interesting that you mentioned that, Uncle Chuck. Uh, like there's some old gems that people don't even pay attention to. Like there's a song that's super dope. I don't know whether the young cats in here know about it. It's called "The Secret Garden" from Quincy Jones with
Mm-mm.
Albert
Oh
Shore
my God!
and 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 and, and guys like DeBarge and like all these men. Oh, bro, I got so much off that song, man. Yo, oh man.
You know what
Nah, I'm
that
gonna have to
secret
listen to
garden?
that. Mm.
Oh, you know that secret garden song? You know that says to women, right? You know we fucking right.
That's right. Innuendos, fellas. Innuendos. That's all you got to do.
And it's funny because I wish we get some females. I want more people to come into the chat. And we actually are female friendly. And oh my God, it was some chicks. I was looking at Kevin Samuels waiting until I got my time because usually I'm the king of late night because I'm not competing with Kevin Samuels. He get like 2,000 people views. I can't compete
Exactly.
with
I just hopped off Kevin Samuel's live stream about what was it, 30 minutes ago? Well, right
yeah,
before your live stream? Yeah.
yeah. Where there's some pretty motherfuckers up there.
Yeah, oh, Lord.
Oh my God! If you get a chance, join this group, the Mix. It's literally you got to put in the Mix. I'm sorry, you got to understand. I went to private school, so to me, it's not the, it's the. Just like I don't say a apple, I say a apple. So it's
Mhm.
private
It
school.
all depends on where you come from. Shoot.
Uh, so the parochial and public and private schools teach that shit. So
Hey,
Yeah,
I did private school most of my life. I do the whatever fits.
me, the, thou,
yeah,
sometimes, shall.
yeah,
Yeah. If I feel like going back 16th century, and being funny, thou art whatever.
for sure. And
Look at Miss Gigi. Miss Gigi, secret God, I got that. It's nasty.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's that good type of nasty, isn't it, girl?
I know. Oh, wow. That's the best type. That's the best type of nasty, Uncle Chuck.
Oh yes.
You know, but also on top of that, for all you young cats that don't know, you should check out a dude named Maxwell.
Mhm.
Maxwell put
Oh,
out
I know Maxwell.
Maxwell put out some bangers, man. Oh, dude.
You get both versions of something, something, the
Uh
fast one
huh.
and the slow one.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
All right.
The Urban Hang Suite album, bro. Change your life, bro.
I'm bad, Gigi, but in a good way.
Oh man.
Okay, Gigi. Okay, if you were single, I let you put the handcuffs on me, and and you can handcuff yourself.
That's right.
Can't run away, that girl. Even she who will not be named had to run off the wall when I had her on my shoulder.
She said, "Oh wow, ugh, y'all bad."
Oh man, I remember because everybody knows me and they know my favorite artist of all time is Frankie Beverly, or it's the proper way to say it, Maze Creature Frankie Beverly. You got to think about that. If you look at the title, how humble of a guy you can be if you put the band before you.
Mm. Yeah.
That's some humble shit, man.
That builds mystery. That means the dude that come after is like, who is that dude?
And when you hear Frankie Beverly, feel that you're feeling while I'm alone. Uh, I used to send chicks the song while I'm alone, and they would just be like, "Yo, you just made me smile." And they play that shit at work, and they'd be like, "Who got you blushing?" Oh, trust me, y'all need to get y'all nerdy friends who can't get girls to listen to Uncle Chuck. I gotta steal it from the IRA.
It's okay, Uncle Chuck. Go ahead.
I'm gonna put it. I'll tell you the songs you send to a girl. In between the sheets, Ozzy, brother.
Oh, bro. Oh,
Yeah, I know that one well.
come on.
While I'm Alone by Maze featuring Frankie Beverly and Just Us. You play. What's another good one? Don't ever listen to "I Try" by Angela Bofield. It is a beautiful song. Don't listen to it when you break up because you will break down crying. But you send it to her when you send it to her when y'all arguing, and she'll cry and come back to you. And the best sex is usually makeup sex.
You laugh.
What's another good song? Oh man, y'all about to make me go through my catalog right now. Shit,
Yeah, go through it, man. I need some notes.
man, y'all gonna make me go through my catalog right quick.
No Rhyme or Reason from George Duke is pretty good too.
Oh, no rhyme, no reason, man.
Yeah.
No rhyme, no reason for a year was the story of my life. I swear to God, I'm gonna play one day before I let people on the panel. I'm gonna do 30 to an hour of speaking of some of the follies and fun times of my life. The hardest time in your life for a young man is when you're in love. And I like a lot of these motherfuckers. Oh, I'm not in love with women. Nigga, please. I'll admit shit.
Nah.
That's a weak ass shit.
Yeah.
If I say weak ass, you say bitch. I'm sorry. I'm going back to my club days. Weak ass bitch. Weak ass. But no, it's like I literally was in a relationship with two women at the same time. Man,
Damn.
you want to talk about hard living? I'm not even 40 yet. I'm 38, and I can teach motherfuckers about real shit. Oh, another panty dropper. Closer than close by fucking Atlantic Star.
Mm.
Let's get closer. Yeah. Closer than close. Oh shit.
How about Love TKO, bro? Come on now.
Love
Oh,
TKO.
you talking about this motherfucker here? Oh, you talking about this motherfucker here? Is it just me or the way that motherfucker comes on? Hold up. I like that speaker, don't y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder where y'all donations go. The cigars, liquor, and speakers.
All the R's.
Oh yeah, you gotta. Oh, that the way it just comes on, man. You start slow dancing with a chick, and her hips goes. Oh God,
Mm. Mm.
man, I'm contemplating playing child support.
Oh.
Oh, here's another one. Love's Holiday by the Elements, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Very used to you. Very
Bye-bye.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Oh my God. Speaking of Earth, Wind, and Fire, here's another one. Let me speed it up for you a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, and the greatest love song by a white guy, and it shocked everybody that he was white.
1978. Play that song.
Bobby Caldwell.
Yep.
Oh, shit. Bobby Caldwell.
Play it.
Shit.
Oh snap! I didn't know this was a white dude. Oh shit.
Y'all like that speaker, don't y'all? That speaker be
Yeah.
sleeping.
I do. Shoot.
Oh,
Now you know the funny thing with the story of that song. If you find the interview where he said that when he made that song and he played that, all those years people didn't know that this man was a Caucasian until like a few years later.
Hell no! I didn't know he was white till now. Shoot.
Can you remember? If you look at the cover of the album, you can't tell who that is. And that little, I forgot what they call that hat, a turban. I don't know what they call it.
like a fedora.
A fedora, yeah.
Mm.
And this is the start of While I'm Alone. I'm gonna try to speed it up because YouTube be on some shit. This is how jazzy it sounds.
Failure.
Jazzy to the motherfucker.
Failure.
Oh my god! And I love his song "Feel That You Feeling." Can I play the high note when he hits the note for y'all? Do
Yep.
y'all want me to play the high note when he hits the note for "Feel That You Feeling"? I want you to hold your breath. Oh yeah.
Play that spine tingler.
Oh no, trust me. Oh, that's the line. Oh,
What
that's
that
the
art?
line.
Is that Art Newson?
Okay. And about hold up. Hold your breath. About now.
Okay.
That's a bad motherfucker. Oh,
Yeah.
and then you play fucking fairy tales from Anita Baker or Angel. Oh my god! Like I tell like my wrestlers and younger generation, man, what the fuck do y'all be missing? Give me your Anita Baker now. Give me your Frank Beverly now. Shit. Even
They
Michael
can't.
Jackson play Heartbreak Hotel by the Jacksons. And I tell you, man, these songs give you game if you listen to them.
Yep.
That's why I go back and listen to them, man. My parents, they played them for me a lot. That's the only reason I know about some of them. So I hear the stories of the old folks, so like how how much tail or whatever they get with these songs. I'm like, shoot, let me let me go back and listen to these.
Uncle Chuck, do you remember Bobby Bland?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh, oh. And then
Bro.
and then you got to go back to when you fuck up. And I like to actually admit this is the one song you play and you send it to any girl you fucked up with. You ready?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you right. Play it, bro.
So Jeffrey Osborne with LTD. Oh, bring all the bitch out of you.
Or you could always throw the Tyrese "How You Gonna Act Like That" kind of joint too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's one. That's one.
How
Oh,
you gonna
Tyrese. Oh god.
act like that?
Oh, here's another classic by Switch. Man, that's the group that brought light skin to the mat.
Mm.
See, that's when motherfuckers had game. When you could just oh my god. You come up there and be like, shit. You telling me that all I need to do is follow what these motherfuckers say? Okay. And you like, wow, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Everything. obviously. And that's the point of like, if you had the ability to talk a woman down, you have the ability to get any job you want.
Mm.
Yeah.
Think about that. The hardest challenge most men is talking to women. Like,
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you from personal experience. You put me in a wrestling tournament against the world's best, and I will go out there like a goddamn lion with it who lost his fucking mind. Even if I don't win, none of them motherfuckers want a rematch. You used to tell Charles, "Oh, go talk to that girl." Say what, nigga?
Like, oh, yeah, about that.
Yeah, about that. No, I don't know about that. Yeah, no.
I go tackle this lion, but her, nah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like, and it's funny because a lot of people in this genre of YouTube do not like to admit faults,
Mhm.
and I'm like, yo, you gotta talk about for the younger generation. You gotta talk about your fuck ups
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
because it makes you relatable. And when you actually are able to do that, oh my god, I'm trying to think of something. You got to be able to say, you got to be able to say, look, kid, everybody falls on their face. And you know what that does to the younger generation? Be like, yo, this motherfucker who gets more ass than fucking toilet seats. If he's failing, then that ain't bad for me.
Mhm.
So when you actually listen to that shit and be like, you know what, this guy knows what he's talking about, it humbles you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I tell a lot of motherfuckers, don't go above your punching weight. Don't go above your fighting weight. If you're a
Right.
five male, remember you can pick from fours, fives, and six.
Right.
Oh, what you talking about? I can't pull a nine. Nigga, one of the hardest things you can do is pull a nine. Because number one, 95% of men are, hell, 99% of men are too afraid to go up to a nine.
Yeah.
Hell,
Right.
even I had to go up there and be like, you know what? I know you're going to turn me down like a fucking polo collar. I just had to know.
Mhm.
Yep. And like G.I. Joe, knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe. And by the way,
G.I.
if nobody understands that, they're not truly your friend, by the way.
Uh,
Oh, man, it's so funny.
Yeah, man, I had my little 2 cents. So, but oh, go ahead.
but you know what, Uncle Chuck? You having the guts to go do that probably meant something to her, even if she was gonna tear you down. And because at least you had enough guts to stand on your square and basically go campaign to go get elected. See, the way you gotta look at this sometimes is you gotta campaign over and over again to be elected to something. That's the way you gotta look at it sometimes.
Yeah, that's basically what it is, man. Because I'll tell you the truth, man. When you go up against some upper echelon women, and you actually say something funny or charismatic, or you just have, or just sometimes out of dumb luck and bravery, you will be surprised what you get out of them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just because you treat her like a human being. And sometimes here's a game, if y'all don't mind me saying it.
Go
Treat
ahead.
treat her like she's not pretty. Oh yeah, we gonna. Oh, trust me, this song here.
Man, I used to be confused with that.
Man, That song right there, you play that, I don't care who she is. She could be Mother Teresa. She dropping drawers. Shit. Like sometimes it's like, yo, I don't know where niggas start getting scared of rejection. Sometimes we joke about it. Like me and my friends always talk about how ugly we are, even though we all got our fair share, more than enough. Like we'll see guys when we were going to clubs and lounges like that.
And you want to get
Got to take a puff off this this LFD. Woo!
All
Motherfucker,
right.
damn, this thing hitting like fucking Prime Tyson. Shout out to Mike Tyson, Roy Jones showing the young boys how to do it.
That's right.
And
I'll be
people be
watching
like,
that.
50 something year old guys shouldn't be fighting. They're not 50-year-old guys like back 20 years ago. They're in pretty damn good shape. Did you see the fucking right hand from Roy Jones on the pad? Pow! And Mike looks fantastic too.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does.
And I'm
yeah.
like, they got they starting up something called the Legends League. If you're healthy enough to go, go. That
Oh
gives
shit,
you hope.
the big three of boxing.
If Vander Holyfield be in there to get some extra coin, I know that for sure.
Y'all got to think about it. A couple of these motherfuckers, like Roy Jones, a lot of people don't know this. Roy Jones actually has dual citizenship from here in Russia.
Oh
Oh
wow.
really?
Yeah,
How-
so
How's that?
you got to think how famous American athletes are here. They're like gods in other countries.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I've heard that, especially in the military, huh?
If this is if I was,
The bracelet.
but go ahead.
No, nothing. Sorry, I was.
If I was president of the United States, Roy Jones would be my official ambassador to Russia. Seriously, Vladimir Putin is the type of guy I want to get some cognac with. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
feel it.
Whoa! Vladimir Putin is the type of guy because he's a fan of MMA, wrestling, kickboxing. He's like the white version of Michael John White. He has several black belts. He's actually gone to tournament to the Russian judo national team and worked out with them.
Yeah.
Shit.
He's
And
a
it's
gladiator type. He's a
yeah.
gladiator type.
So
Yeah.
you think if I
So
was
he
president of the United
what it
States,
is.
Mhm.
you think with my background in combat sports, Vladimir would be like, we would be like, did we just become best friends? You would see me and him at the box fucking watching UFC fights. Well, tensions between America and Russia are over thanks to liquor and fights. Like Roy Jones will be my official, and a lot of people like we had this thing on my Facebook. Who if one fighter had to go, who would you pick from Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali,
Yeah, pictures.
Ray Leonard, and Roy Jones? And people were like, Roy never fought anybody. No, Roy fought everybody. You gotta
No,
remember
not
that.
everybody.
Roy was like Anderson Silva before Anderson Silva. It's not his fault that he was leagues above everybody else. So you're telling me these natural gifts God gave me, I'm not gonna use them?
Yeah.
That's like telling a bad bitch not to wear leggings.
Mhm. That's right.
Like you forgot, he humbled a fucking prime James Toney when he was literally lights out in everybody. One of the best defensive boxers of all times, and he humbled him. Like, y'all really. One day I'm gonna do a live stream of combat sports, and I'm gonna be like,
That'd be what's
Yo,
up, man.
that'd be dope, Uncle Chuck. That'd be dope.
because I'm gonna give you
Dope to do.
Charles Faulkner Jr.'s pound for pound list in every combat sport. Because there's plenty of black kickboxers people don't even know about, and I actually on Facebook have a fight group
Yeah,
with over
which I subscribed and joined. I saw the pictures. I saw the videos. I'm the same black man kicking ass. One dude, he didn't last long with his one skinny brother. He got him down pin position, and once he get pinned out, that was rap. He's punching
Oh,
his head.
that was Anderson Silva. There's a guy who beat Benny the Jet, black guy.
Yeah.
There was another guy. I'm trying
Okay.
to think of his name. He beat Chuck Norris. He beat Joe Lewis, the kickboxer. He beat them all. I forget what his name is, and I know it's so shameful. Matter of fact, my father, who got his first degree black belt in Baltimore with the Avenger Squad from Raleigh Hawkins. How famous is Raleigh Hawkins? You've probably seen the picture of a little short black guy in between Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris. See, people don't know the history of Baltimore. The history of Baltimore actually has some of the finest combat competitors of all time. You have Rico Chaparelli, who was an NCAA champion for Iowa. Guess where he's from? Baltimore. You know what his nickname was back in college wrestling? The Baltimore Butcher.
Oh,
Okay, he beat a lot of guys. You had guys like my father who got his second and third degree black belt in Okinawa
Mm.
in the
Wow.
70s when they didn't think black men were worthy, even though Africa gave martial arts to fucking Asia, by the way.
Yep.
Bodhidharma, if you look at the original pictures and paintings of Bodhidharma, the motherfucker looked like Lionel Richie.
Yeah.
Because one day we're gonna do some fight fucking crap. And people forget the greatest boxer of all time, by the way, for all you motherfuckers, is Sugar Ray Robinson. I studied so much film that I could get a hold of Sugar Ray Robinson. Ali got his style from him.
Mm.
As a matter of fact, Sugar Ray Robinson boxed so similar to Ali, but he could do something Ali couldn't. For a welterweight and middleweight, he had nuclear bombs in his left and right hand.
Mm.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
You ever seen that pinch? You ever heard boxing experts call the perfect punch? That's the film of Sugar Ray Robinson knocking out, I believe it's Casilio. Don't quote me on that. I think it's Casilio.
wait.
And he was going backwards with a hook.
Backwards. Mm.
Dang. All right.
Boom! The story goes that he hit Casilio so hard, if it is Casilio, that Casilio was out like a light. And when he came to, he asked his corner, why is Ray jumping around? Is he okay? Is he hurt? They were like, no, he knocked out.
Oh, wow.
Like that Kevin Hart joke. Like, you good, man? I was knocked out. You good though?
Yeah.
And I mean, when you look at it, it is criminal that he was not even in his prime during that fight. And he could just throw a perfect punch backwards. Like, you talking about a guy. Matter of fact, Sugar Ray Robinson was so nasty that they invented the term pound for pound for him.
Really? Mm.
Learn something new every day, huh?
I do. I always wonder where like people was always talking about pound for pound something. I'm like, I just go with it.
That's why they called him Sugar. He was so sweet in the ring, they called him Sugar.
Yeah.
Actually, the motherfucker was so sweet in the ring, they ought to call him Diabetes. Yeah.
Yo, that was good.
Clog your arteries.
Man, he called your arteries. He was so sweet. He was so nice. He tap danced professionally. He had a variety show actually, where he would just dance. Like the dude would run, and he would start running backwards in fluid dancing motion. Like he was before his time.
Yeah, man. Oh, man.
Even I'm a big Randy Couture fan. I actually went to his gym in Vegas. I was so mad Randy was out of town that time. I actually met Phyllis Griffin.
I'm gonna steal that diabetes line.
Go ahead, bro. You give me credit.
It's all good. I'll give you all the credit you need.
And it was so funny when I met Forrest Griffin and Randy Couture's job. He was doing a professional interview, and me and my homegirl from the army. God, she is still fine to this day. Man, she is so fine. You could not get this little petite girl with hazel eyes, and she's like caramel complected.
Oh,
I'm break
Oh my god! I kicked myself in the ass to like, damn, I could have married her. And she's so beautiful. And guess where she's from? She's from Cali.
Shoot, Kelly.
And guess what part?
San Diego?
LA.
She's from where Nick and Nate Diaz is from. Stockton, motherfuckers.
Stockton. Ah, damn.
I used to joke with her every time because of the Diaz brothers. I walk in her tent and be like, Stockton, motherfucker.
Oh,
Because you know, if you're from Stockton, you only like two teams. You're either 49ers or Raiders fan.
Shit, that's pretty much anywhere. San Francisco, either Oakland or San Francisco, man.
Shit, it was so funny because she was like, we would go to like, we didn't see each other for like almost like 8 to 10 years after Iraq. So we went to link up in Vegas. We went around and we stayed at this fucking this basically this fucking condo. We had our own full bathrooms and everything and walking. It was beautiful. We had a patio.
What?
I was like, shit. I was thinking to myself, like, why didn't I marry you?
Mm.
We went to go see Forrest Griffin in the gym. Oh my god, that was a huge Forrest Griffin. I don't know how his big ass got down to 205. He's like 6'4".
yeah, he was pretty big.
Oh man, people like the fight fans there are so cool. The only bad thing about going to Vegas, people don't notice I'm a cop. They always say, "Are you a fighter?" The
Be like, yes.
Trying to steal something, just fight out of me.
Yes, I'm fighting on the undercard. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
I'm Kimbo Slice. I'm a street fighter.
Yeah.
I should have said that shit. Might have got a lot of pussy off of that.
Yo, I would have gotten pussy out for saying I'm on the undercard, Uncle Chuck, but you know, it is what it is.
Oh yeah.
All us underdog dudes got to get something too.
Hey, I will get some of these motherfuckers seconds. Oh, you didn't pick you? Come on, girl. Let's go to my hotel.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it over some drinks. Several. Sign this confidentiality form.
That's right.
And it's so humbling because I remember my last time I went to Vegas, like couple of years ago for my birthday, and I noticed this shit. I didn't have to spend anything on food or cigars or liquor. Just from talking to people, just from having a mouthpiece. And a lot of people be like, "Well, I don't speak that well to girls." Your mouthpiece is not for women. That's a byproduct, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Your mouthpiece is the business thing. Like literally, I spoke to two guys who were literally millionaires who didn't even know it until like 30 minutes into conversation because they were buying up several properties. Oh, we're trying to buy about 20 to 30 to 50 properties in Vegas for a house. I'm like, I had to excuse myself. Like, excuse me, you guys millionaires? They're like, yeah, and they were so happy that a normal guy treated millionaires like normal guys. And they were like, happy birthday, Charles. And they bought me like a $200, box of cigars.
Damn.
Yep.
It was like a whole white couple. Like they just got married and they had their friends around and I'm talking to them. And they were so enamored that I'm a cop. They were like, fuck this, you got a gun? We talking shit to everybody. They went to the store and bought me a half-gallon of Cigar.
Damn.
Just from talking to people. And I tell people, go out somewhere. Number one, make sure you got enough money to cover your ass. You don't want to be flim-flam by slick motherfuckers. But just go out to places and talk to random people. You will be so amazed on the commonality you have with everybody.
Right.
Like if you want to, like I always joke, if you want to end racism, be multifaceted, and two, let the country get invaded a little bit. You will see Black Panthers go side by side with a Ku Klux Klan member. Oh shit. Yeah. You Grand Dragon motherfuckers and you Black Jacket motherfucker wear. Yeah, we need y'all to hit the lines. Oh, we got the guns. We good.
Mhm.
Right. Right. Yeah.
When Pearl Harbor hit, I'm pretty sure that's my nigga right there. Well, I tell people all the time, you want to straighten up? What's up, Dre? Come on in the chat if you want, man.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh,
come on in, Uncle Judge.
Yes, Dre.
Yeah.
oh, my greatest rival, my boy. See that my man Dre, man, he shows you how to live out of country, man.
Hmm.
He's got a beautiful wife, beautiful kids, living in Japan, doing it up.
Oh, DeAndre. Okay, chill. Yeah.
All right.
Oh
Yeah, I
man,
know.
DeAndre. I always tell the story to everybody about DeAndre. Like he's one of the strongest motherfuckers I ever had to wrestle against, man. If I could get a win against him, man, I had to earn it, man. That was the hardest match of my life. Like literally, me and DeAndre used to battle. Like I mean, it was some epic Master of the Universe type shit.
Oh,
Even in practices, when all the city kids come together, I was like, nah, I don't want nobody else. I want him because if I work with him, I could take anybody. And that was and it was like an honor and a privilege to wrestle against motherfuckers like him. It was an honor and a privilege. I tell you, man. So tell me, so I don't want to, even though it's my channel, I don't like hogging it up because people think I talk too damn much.
Hey,
Nah, man. It's
you know
good
how
hearing
it
you
goes,
talk, man.
Charles. This is your channel, man. We sitting back and we just indulging in the knowledge and the information, like always.
Hey, I'm gonna need y'all to talk because this VSOP hitting.
You get.
One thing I would say is this: that it's a beautiful day to live. Knowing people are so frustrated in the world they live in. They don't know when the next meal's coming. They're not sure if this virus is going to come tomorrow. Or whatever woes that plagues people and this planet, you got to know that you got to live life as a man. You know what I'm saying?
that's right.
This
Right.
environment is going to get rougher. You should be excited to the challenge. You know what I'm saying? I know most men don't feel like that, but on the average, it draws the best out of you. You know what I'm saying? You can feel that itch, that twitch.
That's true.
I want
That is
I
very
want
true.
to add something to that.
Go ahead, speak your piece.
Everybody needs to find out how they can take over the world their way. What I mean by that is like we got to start, and I know a lot of other people in this chat are like this, but there's a positive in being an international minded person. You know what I mean? Like if you can speak multiple languages and identify with multiple cultural subsets in terms of, you can be a Chinese black man in China and be a Japanese black man in Japan, meaning that you can go to those places and be authentic to those cultures. There's tremendous power in that.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And for me, as far as I'm looking at it, the only reason that I'm still here right now is because of COVID. Because I had plans before COVID that I was going to go to Latin America and learn and fix my Spanish a little bit and start learning how to dance with all them, all them attractive females that are out there, kind of shit.
Oh yeah.
Me being from San Diego, I got a little experience on that, so I wanted to kind of put a couple stripes under my belt.
Touch up on your sauces.
Oh yeah. By the way, I gotta play this little snippet for you, Mayori, since you brought the song up.
Go ahead. Oh shit.
Oh, play that while you getting some drawers, man. Your dick gonna be the calculus.
Don't worry about it, bro. I got my playlist. You know how we do it. You know how we do it, bro. We know how to
Oh
get
yeah.
down. We know how to get down when it comes down to the smooth shit.
Where else do you find such a fucking rebel to YouTube playing snippets of songs, man? I tell you what.
Yeah.
I'll be able to argue my way out of it. I play snippets, motherfucker. Shout out to George Duke. Rest in peace, power, and paradise.
It's all fair use.
Fair use, motherfucker. See,
It's all
George
it's
Duke
all
is
about how you mac to them too, man. If you want to talk to like a white chick, basically put some White Snake on and basically like is this love kind of shit, like 80s ballad stuff.
if you're gonna talk to a white chick, this is the song you play right here, okay? You play some goddamn Hall and Oates.
Ah,
Holland.
This is what you play. When I feel lonely, you want me. And when I feel I can't go on, you come and hold me. You and me forever. Man, could you believe those are two white guys singing like that?
Did I know that?
Shit.
yeah. Yep.
Man, shit. See, that's the beautiful thing about the 70s and 80s. You couldn't tell the artists were fucking white till you went to the concert.
So this white dude got a fro. Goddamn.
Yeah, man,
You like that
all
motherfucker?
right, do stuff.
You know, that's how white people knew they were cool when they were invited to the cookouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And when you actually and I tell a lot of people, I said, look, even young people, you can't listen to hip hop 24/7 because guess what? I'm an Aries. I live in the world of aggression. Thank God I got a Cancer moon that tamps it down. So when you
Hmm.
actually listen to music that makes you think and it makes you smile, makes you laugh, and it makes you cry, you can understand women better because you get in touch with your emotions. Remember, in touch with your emotions. Don't get emotional.
Right.
Yeah. That's right.
I don't want to be. I don't want you to be like, "Oh, Uncle Chuck, I was crying to this bitch." Don't you do that? Don't you do that? Like, don't stop the legal for you cry for bitches when your parents or your best friends die, or your dog die, or your cat die.
Yeah.
Sympathy pussy is good pussy still.
We don't want to
Hey.
hear about no crying in the rain type of stories, man. Shout out to the White Snake song, but we don't want to hear no crying in the rain type stuff.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna cry in the rain, I want to go outside. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
You don't want to do a Usher Let It Burn?
Oh shit, man, you'll start some pyrotechnics at that motherfucker. Oh man, I wish Dre get up on the chat, man. Should I play some shit that make him go back in the day? Oh man. Oh, you want to talk about rainstorms? I even got the saying. For all my white guys who listen,
Oh God.
Oh man.
it's been a while. Since I could look for something. It's been a while.
What movie was this from, man? I remember it.
It's been a while. Oh, don't do that.
Shout out to let's see.
And here's another song you need to have in your playlist. Okay, since we do a white guy soul. Okay.
White Guy Soul.
Let me see if I can find that shit. Uh, on summer's eve, on a train bound to go, met up with we were both too tired to sleep.
What's that? Kenny Rogers?
Cigarette, and that's it for life. No walks away, no one cries. You
Yeah,
never
that is Kenny Rogers.
Everybody always asks me when we do a road trip regarding. I'll tell you, man, we gotta get number one for every man, black, white, whatever. Get a playlist that talks about every aspect of your life. I'll tell you one thing about music. One thing I miss about music that back in the day, because I was born in '82, so I heard a lot of the '70s because the '70s were relatively, close.
Right.
And then you still have the '80s, especially the early '80s, were still influenced by the funk of the '70s into the New Jack Swing era of the early late '80s and the early '90s. You heard like music, and then I'm almost shameful when I hear the LBGT community talk about how black people are so, especially black men are so, we're so homophobic. We're so, number one, we were never scared of gay people. As a matter of fact,
Right.
my aunt was gay, and she was so cool. I didn't know that she was gay until she was an adult. One, she never progressed her her lifestyle to us. She was just my aunt, and I loved her for being my aunt, and she was so cool. As a matter of fact, she was a college basketball player, and a damn good one. And she's a hell of a chef, by the way. She actually won one of the kitchens for one of the colleges, one of the big colleges. And it was so funny because even her girlfriend, who I call my aunt too, it was like she loved what she loved, and she never tried to progress that or push that on anybody. And nobody judged her for it. My father, which is my younger sister, which is his younger sister, he loved her for being a sister. He's like, yeah, she get on my nerves. I love her. And my niece too. I just got my niece, my cousin, my younger cousin. She took after her mother with the culinary skills, and she's doing well. She's catering weddings, group meetings, all this shit. I'm like, how the fuck do you say that we're anti this when we always invited you? There's a reason why Briscoe was so popular between gays and blacks, because blacks always accepted people. Because
Right.
we're the presidents of America, so we knew not to be prejudiced against everybody else. It's just the same thing when I was on Edward Anderson's panel earlier. It's the same thing. I look at people who are like immigrants. Like, look, we fought for African people to come over here. We fought. We were Pan African. We started Pan African fucking shit here. Marcus Garvey didn't start it in Africa. He started it here.
Right.
Right. That's right.
So how the fuck are we anti anybody when we started many of these things for people to come over here? Now, what ADOS get pissed about is the fact that when you get ahead, you don't share the wealth. Why
Right.
can't we go to? You're African. Why can't we start businesses over there without a whole bunch of bullshit and little things?
Because they're getting the foreign aid.
Exactly.
When you get
Right.
foreign aid,
Shout
you
out to
come here, do
Professor
your
Cerulean
thing, and you
Craig.
go back, and you might become rich.
Shout out to the Professor Cerulean Craig, the other half of the Gray Folk Initiative, exposing that bullshit.
Right.
And and we had a couple of African brothers, they were good brothers, but I was like, yo, I better tell the truth before I start exposing shit.
Sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Thanks to Cerulean, I didn't even think to look at how much foreign aid goes to other countries. Like, man, I didn't know all of our money goes to these places. They always claiming we ain't got nothing, but
Well, yeah. Look, bro, we got plenty to do whatever we want to do. It's just we don't want to do it, so we just do what we're doing.
exactly.
That's
Right.
all. Because the thing is, if we actually wanted to fix things inside of a country like ours, we could do it. But then again, a lot of people don't really want to fix things. So nothing in the budget actually changes to fix those things anyway. That's all.
Right.
All they would have to do is adjust the foreign aid a little bit and adjust maybe a little bit of military spending, and we would get everything that we need. But there's nobody that wants to do that, so nothing ever happens. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, and I feel that because I'm in the Air Force Reserve right now, so just
Cool.
yeah, just looking at like some of the stuff we spend our money on, just like flights and everything, is millions of dollars, thousands of dollars here and there just for cruising flights. I'm like, yo, where's our raises and stuff, man? We could be using some of this domestically.
Yeah,
Exactly.
well,
Like
the
if you
raises don't go to the frontline workers. It goes to the military industrial complex in general. That's
Right.
and it should go to the military personnel. Being
Of
a former one of myself,
Of
and
course.
it's funny because I say this all the time. If you gave us a fifth of what the fuck you spend on foreign aid in the black community, we would
Oh.
rise like fucking weeds in the fucking garden.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
See,
they know they don't want to give it to us though, because
exactly.
because they know exactly what happened.
Because number one, I'll tell people when people be like, "Oh, this ain't my country," nigga, it is your country. When I go to Caribbean festivals like the Live Festival, if you see some of the videos that I posted, guess what? Next time I go to one, I'm gonna have an American flag draped over my neck. I'm not from, Jamaica, and I love Jamaica. I love Caribbean. I love Haitians. I love Puerto Ricans. I love anybody from the Caribbean. Because guess what? One of my best friends, who's basically family, I call him my little cousin. So you know how black people do. Well, we fucks with you. You family. You ain't friends anymore. You
Yeah,
family.
everybody cousin over there, cousin here. Yeah.
I have a Puerto Rican and black cousin who's in the military because I helped him get in there. I have another Jamaican cousin who's in the military because I coached him in there. Matter of fact, even Q Wilson, who's family, his picture is actually on my refrigerator. The same thing I did for Q Wilson, encouraging him, nigga, you need to run. Nigga, you need to do your push-ups. Nigga, study this shit for your ass bath. All three, including my nephew, who are in the military now, is thanks to coaching them how to get in and what they need to do. And whatever they do else, that's on their merit. And I'm proud to be a part of that shit.
Right.
So when people try to say, guess what? Get that government money. Because guess what? A lot of these white guys and not all the white guys are bad, because my man Chad, coolest white guy you'll ever know, He understands the struggle black people go through, and he says, "Look, I don't get upset when black people riot and when black people protest because he's like, shit. How the fuck can you say we the land of the free, but you still oppress people? Not my words, his words.
Right, exactly. Because
How the
they'll do the same thing.
think about it? This country started from a protest. No taxation without representation. Oh hell no!
Yeah. Yeah.
We dumped so much tea in that fucking water, the fucking water turned brown.
Yeah.
But still, they don't like to teach. The first motherfucker to kill for this country was black. The first motherfucker to die for this country's independence was black. So
Mhm.
I dismiss me with the ignorance that this is not your country.
Right. 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 And you know what I say to that, Uncle Chuck? If this ain't your country, even though this country is fucked up in a lot of ways,
Oh yes.
what,
Sandra, if you want to come up here, there's the link in there. If you want to come up, I'll finish
what,
what you said, Ari.
right? What we'll do is if you don't want this country to be your country, when you go overseas and they stamp you on your passport and give you a 30, 60, or 180-day visa on arrival, let's just see whether you don't want to take it, right? So
Mhm.
all I'm saying is this, and this is something that a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand the benefits of being an American citizen because a lot of people don't go overseas to find out what the benefits are.
Mhm.
You know,
Exactly.
they'll give anybody that's got an American passport, whether they're Latino, black, white, Asian, whatever, the same visa when you got visa on arrival, just because you have an American passport.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
I tell motherfuckers this. When I went to Iraq, how many bullets got names on them that says, "Oh, this is for whites only. This is for blacks only. This is for Hispanics only. This is for Asians only." No, they see that American flag patch on your fucking shoulder, they shooting your ass.
Right. Right.
Right.
See, one day I would love to run for politics. I would love to be the mayor of Baltimore.
That'll be
I
up.
would,
That'll be what's up.
Yo,
I would love it, and I'll be like, look, what is your platform based on? Motherfuckers, education. They'd be like, why is it education and not fighting crime? Because the more educated your people are, the less
the
crime you
less crime
have.
that gets committed.
Exactly.
Right. Right. The less crime that gets committed once you realize that you can do things without doing that.
You know what? I would tell people, guess what? I would be harder when it comes to juvenile bookings before you can fuck up your adult record. And they'd be like, yo, this motherfucker made us go to school 6 days out the week and fucking do PT for 2 hours. I'm not going back. Jail will not be the rite of passage for black men.
That's right.
That's right.
Jail
Right.
will be what it's supposed to be, a punishment and a deterrent. When your boys be like, yo, you don't want to go there. The beautiful thing about it was we had all our sons there. My son will be 13 on the 28th. We took a picture of all the kids from all my brothers, right? Not my friends and my brothers. All of them. If you're on Facebook and Instagram, you'll see all our kids. And it's like this. We went through trial and tribulations because we all have majority of our kids are black boys. And these motherfuckers are taller than us. And it was so funny because they sat around us and they just loved the fatherly and uncle advice we gave them. And it's like, yo, when they talk about sex, because some of them are of the age of sexual promiscuity. So we like, yo, you don't want this life early, wrap it the fuck up. I know your dick is harder than a jail sentence, wrap it the fuck up. We're proud of you, we love you. Y'all give us headaches and gray hairs, well, we love you. Don't make us come out there and whoop your ass. Because me and my boys carry it real good. Oh, And I'm like this: don't use certain criteria and benefits that we're gonna give you. Whereas, like, you get in some trouble, and my boys call up. I could call my boy up now. We got trouble with my son. Okay, we taking your car or mine. No
Right.
questions asked. Motherfucker call me right now during the stream. I gotta cut the stream off and we gotta handle some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
We could be gentlemanly or we could be on some other shit. Don't let us go to some other shit. Because I will tell you, as a police officer, I'm proud to be serving. When it comes to my son or my little nephews, I'll be happy to be in jail for them. But don't abuse that right and that privilege.
Right.
I'm raising you to be a king, not a knucklehead.
Hmm.
Right.
I'm teaching you preventive maintenance, meaning if you see something doing stupid, don't you jump into stupidity, move away from it. I was pissed at one guy when he got hooked up in some shit. You could have called me. And I like to go back to my comic book knowledge, right? DC has a line called Vertigo Comics, which are a little bit more adult. That's where you got the Sandman, the Swamp Thing. You had the Constantine, which is a great shit. You got to
Mm-hmm.
be fucking high and some theological relevant shit to get the concepts. And the devil himself said, "Fuck being in hell. I'm gonna run a nightclub." But Death, who is one of the greatest comic book characters ever created, DC's version of Death. Sandman was like that one nigga you had. Woe is me. Life is bad. When I was captured, Death wowed him out, and she should have, because she said all you had to do was call my name one time when you were in trouble. Call my name once, and I would have brung hell with me just to get you out of trouble. Think about that. How many people in this pity fucking party, if they would have called you one time, they would have had every resource, every warrior, every goddamn thing at your disposal to get them out of trouble. But because we're still stuck in this woe is me doctrine, this pity party that you want to stay in, you decided to stay in this pity party and not call when you need me. That's more insulting than anything else in the world.
Right.
Something for my soapbox just there.
Right.
But the cognac kicking in a little bit.
Hey man, preach.
So this is gonna be a good stream, by the way. But I felt her on that one. I actually have the Alan Moore version, and a lot of my comic books are autographed by the artists and writers, by the way. And they said when I wrote this, they said I took a page out of my fucking life where I had a brother who was going against addiction. I even met the guy who made the boys that we see on Amazon.
Mm.
And he said, I looked at my friends, and he's what is it? I forget what his name is. If somebody can actually Google the writer for the boys and put it in the chat, I greatly appreciate it. Excuse me. Didn't want to cough in everybody's ear.
The boys.
The boys. If
Yeah,
you
the
can
Amazon
Google
series. What do you got now?
the
Oh,
writer of the boys, it was a comic book first,
Right.
and he said it.
I get it for you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
He even said it. Charles Faulkner for president 2020. Hey, I'm not as bad as the worst guy.
Garth Ennis.
Garth Ennis. If I was smart, I should have interviewed his ass right then and there. I should have interviewed a lot of those artists. I probably would have had a billion hits. And it was funny. A lot of these guys said, I wrote this from my real life experiences. And they said I had a brother who was on addiction. One of the art, not him exactly, but one of the artists and writers said, I had a brother on addiction. And he said, I was going through the worst times. Where were you? Motherfucker, did you call me when you were in trouble? Were you willing to get cleaned the fuck up? I'm looking at my fucking Bret the Hitman Hart action figure, autograph, and the DVD series of fucking Bret Hart's greatest matches, personally autographed to me. And even Bret Hart said, and I spoke to the man for an hour, and he said the first thing y'all need to do in America is get rid of them racist ass cops. And this was years ago.
Mm.
A white guy from Canada, by the way, he has both citizenship in America and Canada because his mother's from New York.
Okay.
Learn something new every day, don't you? And
I
he even
did.
said his wife's black.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, snap.
yeah.
And he said the first thing you need to do is get rid of these racist ass cops who are not worthy of the same badge because he saw me in uniform, of the same badge that you wore, that you wear. He said, how insulting is it that people call themselves the same shit that you do, you risking your life to save other people you don't even know, which is a great honor, by the way. So fuck anybody who don't like us. Your firefighters, your military, and police. And I had to learn this from a general and a sergeant major who visited us when I was part of the Viper team, the QRF. He said, you know the difference between the bad guys and the good guys? It's very simple. The bad guys use human shields. The good guys are the human shields.
Right.
Some deep shit, simplistic, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If you got rid of the people that made your fucking organization a shit show, you'd be great. You'd be the greatest goddamn things of the Avengers and Justice League. Think about that. It's the same thing I tell black people in my community. Yo, how the fuck can you say we doing bad when you got motherfuckers down the street slinging and banging? Shameful.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, I'm gonna get off my soapbox. Somebody else take over.
No. Go ahead. See, this is the type of transparency that we need, bro. Like I don't got no problem just listening to this.
Me either. Yeah.
But yet, here's the most painful thing. I even have a tear coming down my eye right now. But yet, you want to have motherfuckers complain about the community. But like I always said, and Chaos can tell you verbatim, the three things we don't give a fuck about in the black community: black boys, education, and being the heroes of your narrative.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
How many
Right.
years did I say this shit, Chaos?
Yeah.
But to this day,
And that's why we became so close, Uncle Chuck, because you were the only one in the goddamn manosphere that was talking about STEM.
exactly. Why don't the fuck we have? See, this is the fucking shit that it gets me, right? We'll vote motherfuckers who are anti-police, but yet we need to defund the police department. Do you want the motherfucker to be worse off than it is? Let's take, because I had to study this shit, by the way. Let's take New Orleans. At the time, it was, especially during the time, a little bit before Katrina and after, a little bit after, this was one of the most corrupt police departments in the country. You don't pay the police and fund the police properly, what's going to happen? You're going to get corrupted cops.
Exactly.
Right.
Why not bring the citizens in? I don't do shit wrong. Most people became cops because of, shout out to my boy Joshua Hall. Josh, who you hear sometimes on here. People like him and I, and shout out to my boy Leon, who's a correctional officer. He became a correctional officer for going on ride-alongs with us. And I knew Leon when he was in high school with me. Good brother. And he talks to these brothers while they're incarcerated, and guess what? They change their lives around. Oh, but black men don't protect us. Shit.
Right.
Don't ever get me on a panel with Megan Thee Stallion. First thing I would be asking, how did you accept the motherfucker's dick in your pussy?
You know, a lot of women not gonna admit that, bro. But don't get me started. I was about to say some real shit, Charles. That
It's
a
the
friend,
law.
one of
Say
my,
it, nigga.
Go ahead, bro.
let me tell you
Go
something.
ahead.
A friend told me that there's some photos floating around that chick was in the pool with Tory Lanez, Meg. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I got
After getting her foot almost shut off.
see.
Oh,
This
she
is
was
the
in the
shit.
pool afterwards. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the shit that gets me upset with motherfuckers like her. Shit like that insults motherfuckers like us.
Mm-hmm.
You know why? Because I have to keep this up here. Kings, not knuckleheads. Sean Precursor, if you want to come up, come on the panel. Because I'm going to say this. Number one, don't talk to me about protection when you put yourself in a fucked up situation. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Rest his soul and peace, power, and paradise. My wrestling coach Larry Brown told me, and I quote, the best reversal is sometimes not to get in the move in the first place.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
And sooner or later, we got to start holding these types of people accountable. It's not our job to save you from things more than it's your job not to get into things, because we can't save everybody. The only way we can save everybody is that they don't get into situations that they don't need to be saved from in the first place.
Exactly.
That's the whole thing. Because as long as there are celebrities and there are these types of situations, there'll always be a narrative of claiming that, she was in that he was in the wrong, she was in the wrong place, she's the victim kind of thing. But sooner or later, you've got to start prosecuting people based on who they hang with, in a sense, and prosecuting them in the sense of not really having a pity party for them. Period. You're telling me a millionaire that could be doing anything that she wanted at any particular time chooses to do stuff like this, even though she has free will not to necessarily deal with people like that. And we're supposed to feel more sorry for her than we feel for normal people. Come on now.
And the most criminal part about it is she thinks she's the victim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So yeah, nah, if I speak on it as a younger person myself, is uh, just taking a look back at it, is a lot of people who it's just a lot of attention seeking. Is I don't know if it's the if you call it introverts themselves that fall into some attention, just exploiting their talent. They're able to just say anything and no one's gonna check on them. Especially like Megan Thee Stallion, who's got like I'll say she's decent looking, but people blow her up to be, I don't know, Beyonce or something, and they just don't check her on anything, and
Oh hell no!
it just leads into her just like people like her saying anything, and then they think they're just because they got a little bit of clout, they can say anything and not get checked, or they'll feel good knowing that other people will simp for them, if you will.
Oh well,
I
yeah,
don't
bro.
know.
I mean, to be honest with
People
you,
do that
bro.
all the time. They did the same thing for Cardi B and like all these other types of people too. Like Cardi
Yeah,
say all kinds of things that she ain't supposed to say, and do all kinds of things that she's not supposed to do.
yeah, real slick at the tongue stuff.
It's crazy.
You got to understand, fellas. Just like any artist, she's hyped up now because she is somewhat hot for now because of the music she made. that
Right.
people see when your music getting played over and people dancing to your song music, you're hot for now.
Right.
Just like one time, it was who was it last time? It was I'm trying to remember who that other artist, female artist. Was it Cardi B last year?
Yeah. It was Cardi B.
All
Yeah,
right,
Cardi.
all right. Yes, last time was Cardi B. Now we have her. You know what I'm saying? A chick from Texas. And when Beyonce agreed to be part of that song was because it was trending. She didn't really have nothing out. So say, why not? She's from Texas, just like I was.
Yeah.
A good mix. So now people say, oh, she's not. See, people glorify a lot of celebrities because they have a hot track. You know what I'm saying? People say she's beautiful. I glorify her. No, you glorify her because they commercialize her. That's why you glorify her. If she was
Right.
on TV, you would not know about this bitch. She'd be a regular chick with a song.
Right.
That's how power media is. And I told me and Charles, say, it's gonna come to a point. A lot of black men, we gotta get them eyeballs, get control of that, man, because people are very much accepted to programming.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this. I before Cardi B got put on, I mean, shoot, I liked her pictures and everything, fake boobs and ass and all that. But as soon as I heard she had a rap album, I'm like, I could kind of see where that's gonna go when she's doing all these features with everybody. And lo and behold, I'm like, yeah, and just get her talking, she's gonna sound retarded. And I'm like, man, just listening to like programs like Charles, Cerulean Gray, I'm like, just follow the patterns. I'm like, man, literally seeing this coming a mile away.
All you gotta do.
It's
Hey,
no
one other thing I do want to read,
more.
and this is on Facebook, and this is on the special group.
Mhm.
It's called Hey Let's Talk. And looks like this is a brother that wrote this post. He says, wait a minute, you dudes claim to be good men, but you say black women only want Pookie and Ray Ray. Why are you good men still losing to Pookie and Ray Ray in 2020? Are you really a good man like you say you are, with many question marks?
Mm-hmm.
Well, to that, I have to say that it's not good men's fault that certain people have bad judgment. We just choose not to worry about people that have bad judgment. That is
Right.
not an indictment to good men. That's an indictment to people that don't know any better.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an indictment to us. And to be honest, I tell you this too. All this stuff, bro, is the love and hip hop train. Okay, like
Mhm.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
this whole thing is like the love and hip hop train. The stuff with Cardi B, the new chick that they're trying to push right now is Amara La Negra. Uh, she's got like a music career going on.
Yeah, they're trying to get her to the forefront.
They're trying to push her, and I ain't saying that's nothing negative to any of these women or anything like that. But what I'm saying is, it's the media complex that's working. The media complex does this. Like before Love and Hip Hop, I didn't know who Safari was. I didn't know who Chanel West Coast was or any of these people.
Shoot, I still barely know who any of them are. Shit.
Yeah. But like when you see this stuff, all of a sudden you know who these people are. And then all of a sudden it works organically based off of the TV shit. It's like, oh yeah, I saw her on TV. Okay, well, she put out some music now. Let's go check it out. If it sounds like halfway pop off, then yeah, of course. If the beat's halfway good, if the arrangement's halfway good, then yeah, people are going to start banging it now in the club. And then it turns into a club bang. And then all of a sudden they got careers and shit. That's all. It's easy to figure out. But that whole thing of chaos, that whole thing about Pookie and Ray Ray and whatever, that is not an indictment on men like us. That's an indictment on people that make poor choices. We are the exception to that rule.
But it's not right. See, one thing I've noticed that's not right is that you're not allowed to have a standard.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I say this especially for the younger brothers: have a standard. Your standard is not only your spear and sword, it's also your shield. Number one, you protect yourself. And guess what?
And
Tonight is the night you get your ass on this goddamn panel.
Yeah, come on, man. I
if
see you
you
on
don't
some
get
other
on,
panels.
yeah, Charles,
Come on.
listen, before you continue, tonight we're not gonna play around with this. Ed. This is last warning. After
Get
tonight,
your ass.
you know what happens. Go on, Mr. Faulkner. We're not gonna play this tonight.
We're not gonna play it. Get your ass on the
Because,
panel.
let me just do one more thing, bro. You're in a man space, bro. You in your 30s now. You can't come here and then talk about your woes, man. It will no longer be allowed in this motherfucking channel. I don't want to see the message on here at all. I don't want to tolerate this shit at all. You're gonna act right, grow some balls, and become a man.
And guess what? The Faulkner man does not argue with his chief engineer. I may be the captain of this ship, but the chief engineer is my number one advisor when it comes to this YouTube shit. I don't go against my number one advisor. Let's be put it, because anytime you piss off chaos, usually I'm the angrier one out the bunch. You pissed off chaos. What you need to do is get your ass on this panel and do some explaining, Lucy. We're not gonna baby you. You got a man that's younger than you at 27 on this motherfucker, okay?
Exactly. You are in your 30s, bro. To have this, let me tell you something. And it almost feels like, let me just relax. To find another man that's younger than me, like you, Ed, talking like this,
Oh,
it
shit.
serves no
Yeah.
purpose. Hold on, chill. It does not serve purpose. It does not grow you. If you feel this way, fine. But tonight it will no longer be allowed. Because when we go back to replay this and we read the chat room and we find one brother that's a black man saying that he can't get girls, he's ugly, he's this and that, and I think it's cool. No. As a black man, we don't accept that. Failure will no longer be an option.
No.
So we're going, if you want to seriously have the discussion, you come on the panel. You explain your problems.
The link's in the chat.
Yeah.
I've been nice to a lot of people since I've been doing this live stream. Do you fellas agree?
Oh man, you've been gracious.
Yes.
You've been
I've been
really-
nice.
Yeah.
Don't let the God of War come out. I've been holding that motherfucker back between the gates. Okay?
Yeah,
You
you
see
seen what happened with Trinity?
You see what happens to when I wild motherfuckers the fuck out. And believe it or not, Trinity's not even blocked from my channel.
Mm-hmm.
But when she wanted to get out the gate, I'm gonna go completely the fuck off on you. And this is the reason why. Because you're gonna man up the fuck today. Because guess what? You refusing to come on the panel and explain yourself shows me that that's some fucking troll ass tendencies.
Yeah,
And I'm not trying to look at you like a troll. My guest, my chief engineer, and my chat room, we are really trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, man. Ed, I say this as myself as a young man here, man. You might have some knowledge just to speak on this panel. Just me being a first-time person, I just happened to click on the link because I'm like, you know what? Let me add my 2 cents and learn some stuff. So just click on the link and hop in.
Yeah, bro.
Come on, but I'm pretty sure talking to girls is a lot harder than talking on the fucking panel. I will respect
bruh.
you talking about. I will respect you in real time talking about your problems than talking in the chat.
It's way better in real time.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I told you about the fuck ups I had. Hell, I even told y'all the times when I got beat up in the second grade. Broke his nose, but still got my ass kicked. But he ain't fight me no more. Point taken, point proven. We're gonna stop this bullshit of being cowardly men. If one thing you learn from my channel is that we don't fucking cower. We go boldly like lions, and we don't hide like sheep. See, lions don't need a shepherd, okay? Even the people who I call nephews, and yes, we don't. If you learn one thing about me, I'm gonna cuss your ass out if you told me you were scared.
Yes, sir.
Especially from a chat, I was scared to talk to this girl. Does that motherfucker bleed like you?
Hmm.
My son cut his foot really badly one time. My girlfriend at the time, she's an ex now. She said, "Wow, your son really loves and respects you. Your son didn't even cry. He was cut really badly. I had to leave work to check on him, and he said, I'm okay. I got Faulkner blood in me."
Oh shit.
If a 12-year-old can say that shit, the hand claps.
Yeah, well,
If
yo,
a 12-year-old can show
that
that type
made
of
me
grace,
clap, Uncle Chuck. That was some legit shit.
if a 12-year-old can say that shit, I expect a 30-year-old man to be 10 times, 100-fold, much more brave than this.
Yeah.
Because don't make me get my son out of waking up and he gets on the channel and he rides your ass like fucking Silver from the Long Ranger.
Yeah, man, ain't no coming back from that.
Like I even told my son, guess what? I never taught you to be a bully, but if a motherfucker put your hands on you, make sure it be his last.
Yes, sir.
Even if you lose that fight, that motherfucker don't want a rematch. So you got literally somebody start a fucking timer for 5 minutes. And I goddamn mean 5 minutes. And I'm giving you the greatest respect, bro. I'm giving you great respect. Do not disrespect my panel. Do not disrespect my guests. Holy shit. Guess who's on the panel?
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
What's up, bro? Welcome in.
What's a
Thank you. Thank you for being
He came up.
Can we give this motherfucker a woo? Everybody in the chat.
Woo.
On three. One,
Charles.
2, 3. Woo!
Woo.
Hey, Charles. Can you take down the Panther avatar for a second? I want to see everybody in the panel. Just want to.
All right,
Do you
cool,
mind?
cool.
And make sure people y'all like the stream, share the stream. It's relaxed tonight. It's nice little chit chat. Sharing is caring. And make sure people y'all like the stream, share the stream. Oh wait, hold on. Is that me? Relax tonight.
It's Ed.
Oh no,
the
please
Beat.
turn the YouTube. Ed, turn YouTube off, please. All right. Well, Ed has finally showed up. So, Mr. Ed,
what's up?
you have some discussion, talk about you. So what's up, bro? What's good, man? What's up with the what is the thing that you have a big issue, Ed, in regards to the women, That's my one general question.
You said what's the big issue?
Yes, the issue. I know that you are. I'm not sure if you're still working out because during the pandemic, I'm not sure what you're doing right now, Ed. Have you attempted to try to shoot your shot like most men we should be, as we or we tried to?
What, recently? Yeah.
Yeah, with any of the ladies, I'm saying.
From time to time. I usually don't talk to people.
Okay. So what is the biggest issue that you find when you shoot your shot?
When I shoot my shot, like and I usually don't have shit to say. It's not necessarily an issue.
Do you have let me get into this.
Your mic, Charles. It sounds real muffled.
I'm gonna come in and come out.
All right. Yeah, Ed, to be honest with you, Ed, it's kind of glad that you're up here now, showing that you have, because I fight this with most people that I talk to offline sometimes, even one sister. Oh, all right, Charles back. Go ahead, Charles. You have it. You handle this.
I'm gonna ask you this question.
Uh,
The other times you were like down on yourself, is this really you or were you bullshitting us?
that's really me.
Why?
For me, is honesty.
How old are you, man?
31.
31. You're a grown ass man. You got to give me a better reason than that.
I mean, what would be the other reason?
I'm gonna tell you this. You're an intelligent brother, right?
Sometimes
Yes or no?
that it depends on the subject.
No, no, no. Yes or no?
In this case, yes.
So if I don't let my 12, soon to be 13-year-old son not get away with fucking bullshit answers, what do you think I would allow a 31-year-old man to do? You've
Uh,
been listening to me, right? For a minute, right?
yeah.
I don't let people get away with bullshit, do I?
No.
So what do you think I'm gonna do to a grown man than a 27-year-old on my panel right now?
I mean, you could cross examine me, but you gonna figure out that I'm not bullshitting you though.
No, no, no. Why? So in other words, explain yourself, young man.
I mean, what part specifically?
All of it. What issues do you have with women?
Uh, let's see. I don't have an issue with women. They seem to just not be attracted to me, my personality.
What's your personality?
Uh, I most people would call it what's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Not negative, but what is it when you
Melancholy.
Pessimistic?
pessimistic? That's the
Yeah.
big one. Yeah.
As niggerish as I can speak, y'all haven't realized I'm a highly intelligent black man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So let me ask you,
Yes.
what are your bad qualities?
Probably my personality.
What about it?
It is not compatible.
Nah, dude.
Well, I can explain it. Hold on. You got to bear with me. I'm not good with words. I don't talk much. Uh,
That's okay, brother. We got time.
most people, hey, most people, other than being pessimistic, I don't speak much, and I'm big and black. So most people,
How tall are you?
6 foot,
How much do you weigh?
probably about 290 now. Lost some weight.
Hmm.
Dude, you have a commanding presence.
I
You're built like an NFL
You're
defensive.
you're built like a brick house, bro. That's a positive.
Yeah, man, I'm 5'9" and 170, man. I'd look up to you, of course.
You're talking to a dude that's 5'10", 280 pounds.
I mean, it works when I'm doing security and shit, but outside of that,
Ah, plot thickens. So, do you carry the same attitude when you're doing security? Because guess what? I've been doing security, law enforcement, and military for 21 years. This pessimistic and this weak ass attitude, does that carry well in security?
for me, yeah,
No, in other
Really?
words, if you don't speak the part and act the part, will you get bitched?
nah,
So when you're doing security and you tell a person not to do something they're not supposed to do they listen to you?
yeah,
Why?
because I'm bigger than them usually.
So that means you have a presence, correct?
Yes, in that field, in that context, yes.
So why can't you do the same thing for women? Have a presence. How much do you bench?
Hey, my heaviest was like 365, somewhere up in there, 350, 365,
God.
somewhere up in there.
Do you know what the average man in America can bench press?
Probably like 135, 150.
Thank you. 135.
135.
Yeah.
I mean, is
So
that
you're,
lifting
so
weight? You could do like 100 reps. Well, 135.
so you're telling me that a guy who can triple the average, the national average of American males, does not have a commanding presence?
I haven't noticed any presence.
From a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give? What would you give China White?
You said what?
What would you give China White from a scale of 1 to 10 off a look?
The YouTuber?
Yes.
I did 7, 8.
China White's a fine motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
So if a fine motherfucker took her time out the day to encourage you, what does that say?
I don't know. I would say it was just part of the conversation.
So in other words,
No.
your problem is that you suffer from a good poem that I love. You could call it a poem or a speech. It's the fact that you're not afraid of being inadequate. You're afraid because you're more powerful than belief.
Mm-hmm.
You sound what? I missed that. I'm more powerful than what?
Belief.
Belief.
You're more powerful than beyond comprehension.
Yeah. What that basically means is everybody sees you more powerful than you see yourself. So it turns into a self-fulfilling prophecy for you.
You know who Thanos is, right?
Yes.
You know what Thanos' greatest weakness is?
Nope.
It's not the fact that he's not powerful. He's literally one of the most powerful villains in Marvel Universe. It's the fact that he has a self-doubt. That little bit of doubt, he makes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Okay.
What you're doing is making a self-fulfilling prophecy when there's no issue with you in the first time. Guess what? The problem is this. What I noticed with a lot of black men. Everybody won 9s. Everybody's chasing that 1-9, but they don't see the 6s and 7s that are chasing them.
Yep.
And sometimes a 6 is better than a 9 because she'll treat you like a 10.
Because I'm pretty sure there's plenty of women chasing you, right?
No.
Nah.
Nah, I don't buy that, man. You just haven't noticed or you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm not that social. So
it's because you're too self-absorbed.
So where do you work? Do you work for security as a company? Do you work security for clubs and lounges? Where do you work?
Not well. Right now, I do janitorial. I don't do that. I only do security like special events. Like I'll go work bike week and shit like that.
So you're telling me, right? Because this is brothers helping brothers.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me one of the most important people in a fucking corporation is the motherfucker that cleans up everybody else's stuff, right? Yes or no?
In theory, no.
Guess what? I don't give a fuck if you're in a school, if you're in a corporation. If you don't clean the corporation, what's the first thing people are going to come into that building and expect? If it's dirty.
Right.
It could be $1 billion business. If it doesn't look that way, guess what happens? Guess what happens to that business?
People leave.
Gets bad reviews.
It loses business, correct?
Yeah.
So take pride in your job because not too many people can do what the fuck you do, right?
Yeah, it is. I mean,
not too many people can do what you can do, right?
No, a lot of people can do what I can do.
No, they can't. You know why? Because a lot of people don't like to clean.
But it's a thing where people don't care unless it's not done right. So long as it's out of sight, out of mind.
Guess what?
Right.
That's called work. You think everybody could be a fucking cop if it's not done right? How many people post videos of police officers doing shit the right way?
Nah, man.
Very little.
Which is the abundance of what happens day to day. As soon as somebody suspects a police officer wrongdoing, cameras are out.
Right.
I'm gonna give you a good example. I was on a call for an emergency petition, right? A behavioral crisis, as they call it, more politically correct. This guy was normal, but then he flipped his leg. His people, quote unquote street niggas, called because they were concerned for their boy. Because I wrestled for many years. He wants to go to the ground. I took him down and I wrestled him. I had a body lock on him, which means my legs were wrapped around his waist, which means he can't go anywhere unless I want him to go. And I had what you call wrist and hand control. So he can't hit me, he can't do shit. We had a supervisor on the scene who asked me, "Are you okay?" He's fine. Because all I'm gonna do is tire him out. Okay, you wanna go here? My half Nelson, you over to the left. Yeah, my half Nelson, you to the right. How many human beings need oxygen? How many?
All of them.
So guess what? I wrestled him when he was tired. You know what the people on the street said? Oh, police brutality. You know what his friends who were the same quote unquote street nigga said? Shut the fuck up. He's helping them. He's not hurting them.
Right.
So when he tired out, and I'm like, dude, you okay? You need water? You need a medic? We even called the medic just because he wasn't beaten up. He was just out wrestled and out hunting, outmatched. So I tired him out. I let him get his screams, and he wanted to run. He couldn't move. I didn't have to put my knee on his neck. I didn't have to choke him out. He was tired. I just squeezed with my legs and controlled his arms so he couldn't hit me or hit himself. You know what the people did after that? They thanked me. How many times you do your janitorial security job, people thank you?
Shit, nah.
I'm pretty sure they do. Because when they got a 6'1", 300-pound black man looking out for their best interests, they feel fucking safe, don't they?
Yeah, I was saying so. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So guess what? One thing you're gonna learn on the Charles Faulkner Network, because this ain't gonna be just the only channel, it's gonna be a network. So when Iori Chaos, who already has this established channel, that's where I got one of my starts. And Mr. Moore starts his channel, we're gonna promote the fuck out of their channels as well. And you work out too, right?
Yeah, not like I should, but yeah, I do.
But you do, right?
Right.
Because guess what? In the quote of this great philosopher, you like philosophy, right?
You said, do I like philosophy?
Yeah, you read philosophy, right?
Yeah, somewhat, yes.
It's this great philosopher. You might have heard his name. His name was Red Fox. He said one of the most profound quotes ever. The best way to get on your feet is to get off your ass. And I'm giving you the strength. I'm lending you my strength. And everybody else in the chat, the panel, is to get off your ass. Stop treating yourself like you're beneath everybody. And look at yourself as every day you go into the mirror, you should be like, you are one conceited motherfucker.
AON.
I get what you're saying, but
if I looked in the mirror waking up as you every day, bro, I would look in that mirror and say, I'm Ed the beefsteak, god damn it. And basically carry that power, that ego, whatever you want to call it, with you. Because look, man, your humanity and what you want to do with your life matters. Whatever dreams that you have, whether if you want to go to a different country, if you want to go do some heroic shit, that matters. You know what I mean? But it's only gonna matter if it matters to you.
Right.
And the whole thing is what you suffer from is you don't see yourself the way that I and everybody else on this panel see you. And that's the biggest problem. Like you being like 290, 300, whatever, somebody that can bench press 380, bro. Like that's an asset, man. Asset. You know, I mean, I do 180 and I think I'm okay because I bench my body weight. You know what I mean? I don't know what it's like to bench over my body weight, especially now with COVID. My bench is probably shit. It's all good. You know what I mean? Like the whole world could go against me, but I still fuck with me. And that's the thing, bro. Like you need to start being Ed the Beefsteak's biggest fan. Biggest fan. You know what I mean? Like I look in the mirror like I'm a Chanel model, like I'm a fucking underwear model. You know what I mean? Like I lust after myself. I'm so good. Kind of shit.
You gotta.
Hey,
Let me ask you this question, Ed.
What's
What
up?
is your name right there while you on the panel? What does your name say?
Oh, the Ed Magnifique.
What does magnifique mean in French?
Magnificent.
Oh shit.
so you should be acting like it, god damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you call it into existence already, man, with your name.
Ed, really? Ed, come on, man. Are you serious?
But here's the thing.
But
Here's
you
the thing.
understand, bro.
No. We're gonna give you a chance to talk, so listen to the brothers.
Listen,
Uh,
words mean power. If I am self-actualizing myself that I am magnificent, I have to try to portray in actual life. That means if the one reject you, fuck it. Next chick.
Yeah.
You get me? You gotta be that magnificent. The more the rejection, the better it's gonna make you be more tangible to pay attention to detail. You get me? And I would say, personally, even me as a man, I got a problem with myself more than you. I give you credit. At least you put yourself in dealing with the rejection. I said this in the last live stream with Charles. One of the greatest fear of the average man is how he deals with rejection. I dealt with a friend, actually, was it my uncle? I don't know. He was almost in his 70s, and he said personally when he was on the phone with another female that one of the things he don't like is to feel rejected. And this man's a grown fucking man. So this is a weakness that a lot of black men don't really overcome. Rejection. We have to get out of that. We have to overcome that besides fear itself. Because once you're able to battle and conquer the rejection part and know how to brush it off, you're at a stage of really self-actualization of yourself and find that you have that confidence to deal with any woman at all levels. Alan Raj Curry, if you notice that brother himself, when he wrote those books, he counsels consultation with other men of other race. And one of the few things, what his purpose, he tells you, is to get men's fear of rejection out of their subconscious mind. Because that's one thing that's stopping a lot of men confronting the average chick, whether beautiful or all right. You get me?
Guess what? I'm gonna tell you the one thing everybody preached to me on all the panels. They always ask, when are you gonna be a sergeant? My ex, she will not be named, got promoted. I'm still on the list. I will be Sergeant Faulkner by the end of this year.
Who?
Right.
The first thing I told her, even though we don't even talk like that, I'm fucking proud of you. I'm so much of a man where motherfuckers wish me hell, I wish them well. No matter what happens to my in my life, no matter all the ill shit people try to go for me, I'm still gonna be Charles Lawrence motherfucking Faulkner Jr. I have a 12, 16, 13-year-old who may not do everything I tell him, but will emulate everything I do.
That's right.
Mm.
I cannot be a quitter. One of my biggest motivations of going through the police academy. I'm like, yo, I've been through the military, I went through war. Why the fuck am I listening to motherfuckers yell at me like I'm back in basic training?
Yep.
Yep.
Because I got a motherfucker to take care of. I got a motherfucker under my protection, under my covenant. Okay? You've been listening to me for a long time, right?
Yeah.
So obviously you like what's being said here, right?
Yeah.
So there's no way in fucking hell you can listen to the old Faulkner man and be a fucking non-confident motherfucker, right? See, over this part, I can't talk about other fucking content creators, but I could speak on me. One thing we're gonna do, we style and we motherfucking profile. Woo!
Woo!
Woo.
Yes.
People say, oh, you doing the Ric Flair shit. A lot of black men need to.
Mhm.
A lot of black men
Mm-hmm.
need to act like they're the latest and the greatest. They need to act like some shit talkers and dirty walkers. You know why? Because you're born in a fucking gynocentric fucking culture that tells you you ain't shit the minute you come out the fucking pussy.
Yeah.
I refuse to have black men. I don't give a fuck if you're black, white, Hispanic, polka dot, straight, gay, Protestant, Jew, Gentile. I don't give a fuck. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But you're gonna act like a goddamn man in these parts. Are we clear?
Yeah. I see what you're getting at.
No. Are we clear? No. Sound off like you got a motherfucking pair.
Well, I'm not. I ain't gonna sit there and lie to
No.
you.
It's either yes or no. Do you have a pair of nuts that God gave you?
Mm-hmm.
It's yes or no, man.
Huh?
Yeah.
What was that? Was that you sound soft?
No.
You gotta say it louder.
Oh,
Say
say
it
it
with
again.
your goddamn chest out.
Yes, brother. Yes, brother.
No. Louder.
Use that baritone, man.
Man, I'm not a yeller, brother.
That's bullshit. Let me
You
tell
gotta
you why.
become one.
You sound like the second coming of fucking Barry White, and you telling me bitches don't like your voice?
Old woman. Yeah.
Bruh.
You sounded like you about to sing the song Ecstasy.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll never find.
I mean, old women have.
So you telling me women never complimented you on your voice alone?
Yeah. Old women. Nah.
It ain't just old women.
Hold on. Let me think.
No. I'm gonna break this down to you, bro. I don't smile much.
Mm-hmm.
One of my female friends on a fucking video chat parked her car and started playing with her hair and was like, when she saw me smiling. You know what she said to me? You need to smile more.
Mm.
I got missing teeth on the bottom and the top from boxing and doing MMA. And women still to this day compliment me on my smile. I don't have the baritone voice you have that attracts women's attention. Okay? You got the size, you got the voice, but when you slow as me and all this shit is bad about me, once again, You sound like Sandman when he was talking to his sister Death. Did I not just say that earlier, folks?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Woe is me. The world is nigga. She woke that motherfucker up and say, wait a minute. Your name before you took Sandman was Dream. You were the king of dreams, nigga. When motherfuckers go to sleep, how many human beings have to go to sleep?
All.
Everybody.
All of them. You're the king of when motherfuckers have to go to sleep and they gotta bow to you. If you and I have to go through a building with 210 rounds, fucking M4s, and we got a clear fucking house, and we know there's motherfuckers in there with guns, can I rely on you to pull that fucking trigger to save my motherfucking life?
Yeah, you can rely on me.
No. Say it like you fucking mean it.
That I mean, brother, that's more of an action, not just me saying.
No. Say it like you mean it.
I don't
Envision that shit and say it, man.
Don't know how
Because if you work security, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you and I work in security, because I worked hard before I got medically suspended for my ankle and foot, and I worked secondary working security, can I rely on you? If this motherfucker's on top of me trying to whoop my ass, well, I rely on you to kick the shit out of him.
Yeah.
No, it's not like you about to.
That don't sound confident, bro. That doesn't sound confident.
I don't know how to sound confident. I just know how to do shit.
Here, I do.
You take that baritone voice. Do me a favor right now. Grab your nuts, open your mouth, and say, "Hell yeah, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him for you." Because you know what? If you on the ground and you were my partner, you fucking right. You're gonna get stomped out like polio.
Here, I do it.
Because one thing you'll learn from me, one goddamn thing you'll learn from me,
Mm-hmm.
like we spoke of an hour and a half ago, I'm like Shiva, Princess of Power. The godlike powers aren't there anymore. To save your life, when I climb a mountain, when I go through the sea, when I go through fucking enemy after enemy to make sure you can breathe another fucking minute. And I don't have your voice. And I don't even like to yell. But I'll be goddamn if I hear another black man sound like he's in
That is self-defeating.
You will not be defeated. Each time you see me come live, your ass better be in this motherfucking panel.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's right.
Each time you come here, each week, you better accomplish a fucking goal so you get to bigger and bigger and bigger fucking goals. If I sounded like you my first year going to the championship round, do you think I would have fucking won?
What you mean?
In other words, my first year wrestling ever, I'm in the championship finals in the tournament. I beat the guy who beat me my first match. I beat a guy who wrestled junior league in high school. And I'm in a championship round against a guy I beat. We're going triple overtime. You wrestled for 10 fucking minutes nearly. That's exhausting. You got to take one more step. This guy kept backing up in wrestling, which is called stalling. He was caught, meaning that if you do it again, we're gonna give the other guy a point. If I didn't take one more step forward, I wouldn't have won. Are you willing to take that motherfucking step forward into greatness? Don't get it. Well, no. It's either no, fuck no, greatness ain't for me, or fuck yeah, I want to be great.
I don't do the self-proclamation.
No, I don't want greatness, or fuck.
You better start doing self-proclamation.
I'm only 2 inches. No, I don't want to be great, or fuck yeah, I want greatness.
Brother, you need all the proclamation you can get right now. So you better start.
I played football in high school. Either
What position?
I'm pretty sure we all did, man.
center.
Center.
Oh, center.
You were center, right?
Yes.
What was the fucking job of center?
To hike the ball and also
And
run.
what else?
To block.
Because if the center is shit, what happens to the quarterback?
He gets blowed up.
He gets
Exactly.
annihilated. Because you're the first, before the tackles, before the guards, you're the first level of fucking defense for that quarterback.
The
You're
first
everyone's
line.
target.
Okay? What you need to be the center, you need to be the goddamn center of the universe.
That's right.
Did you have to walk with some swagger? Did your quarterback have faith in you that you're going to protect him?
I didn't have to walk with swagger, but he had faith in me. I wasn't.
No. Did he thank you for protecting him?
Oh, did he thank me? Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The hell yeah. Because he knows if you fucking fail, his ass gets blown the fuck up.
And you risk injuring him for the whole season if you don't do your job right.
Because the quarterback has the ball how many times out the game?
Every down.
100% of the goddamn time. Everybody works in my house, down to my son, down to the dog, down to the cat. If the dog doesn't bark, and that's a female, and sound aggressive, even though she's a sweetheart, but just her mere presence of being an all-white pit bull, how many people want to fuck with her? My son walks the dog. You know my mother and father say, do you really want him to go around the corner? Who the fuck is going to mess with a little boy with a 100-pound pit bull?
Mm-hmm.
The first day, because I live in a row home in Baltimore. My cat, the first fucking day, you know what the fuck he did? He sat in front of the stove, waited for a mouse. 5 mice in 1 fucking hour. I don't give a fuck when people say, oh, you had mice. Nigga, we live in a row home. Everybody got them.
Mm-hmm.
You live in a house long enough, every house, even to a mansion, will get mice. So fuck anybody who does. That I'm being treated good, I'm being fed good, I'm getting water, I'm getting rubs, I'm getting love. I got my own shit to place. I even got my own personal bathroom. You ain't fucking this shit up. I can leave a fucking plate of food on the damn table for 24 hours, and it still looks exactly the way I got it when I took it there. You take pride in what the fuck you do, black man. Because them white people who hired you, right? Do they take pride in what you do?
Yeah.
Do they feel safe when you protect them?
Yeah.
No. Louder.
That's what I'm talking about. That's not. I don't know how to sound how you want me to sound.
Ed, listen.
Just take your voice now and raise it.
Ed, stop playing, man. You know,
that's what I'm telling you. I'm honestly not a yeller. Like when I play football, it's either it didn't matter what I said. It's the purpose.
No. We ain't talking about goddamn football.
To put the other person into the dirt. But I ain't no shit I'm gonna yell about. It's either shit I'm just gonna do or not do.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same goddamn thing. Hell yeah, I got you. You know what Lamar Jackson told his coach, John Harbaugh, when it was fourth and 2. He said, "You want to go for it?" You know Lamar Jackson said, "Hell yeah, we going for it." And you know what? He got that motherfucking touchdown. When all these teams said he should be a running back, was he not a fucking MVP quarterback when everybody fucking looked down upon him?
Sure.
When motherfucking David went up against Goliath, all he had was stones and God and a sling.
Mm-hmm.
You looking at a 7 or 9-foot motherfucker, whichever one you want to know. And this red-haired motherfucker, who is black, by the way, said, "Oh, come on, Goliath." See, people don't understand something because when I was in Christian Catholic schools, you had to decipher the Bible. Not just read, you had to have a fundamental comprehension of the motherfucker.
You gotta understand that motherfucker from front to back.
See, David was a shit talker. When people could say, when God is for me, who can stand against me? That's confidence, isn't it? He told a motherfucker, spear and a sword, I got something for your ass. Come on. Everybody in the United Kingdom of Israel was frightened, scared shitless of Goliath. This motherfucker said, I'm going to feed your body to the birds. He said, oh, yeah? Meet me outside. Nigga. And what did David do to Goliath? Come on, Ed. What did he do?
He slayed him and killed his brother too.
Exactly what he did to his ass.
He took him out.
Tell me, Ed.
He killed him.
No. I'll tell you in verbatim. He fucking hung a stone in his fucking cranium and took his giant sword and chopped his head with it.
Mm-hmm.
He highlighted that motherfucker. There can only be one bad motherfucker here. Took his fucking head in a bag, threw it to King Saul and said, this is what you were scared of? What did Killmonger say when he challenged fucking T'Challa? Is this your king?
Mm-hmm.
This
Whooped his ass.
warrior? I swear to God.
Oh, he'll be back. Don't worry.
Yeah, he dropped off.
He'll be back. Uncle Chuck ain't done.
Hey, Ed, I got a quick question for you, brother.
But bro, go ahead.
So you say you play center in football, right?
Right.
So I said, you playing center, you doing your job, has it ever led to a touchdown?
Yeah.
You ain't never got your adrenaline pumping off that? Like, bro, I done fucked the fuck out of this motherfucker in front of me, and it led to a touchdown that never got your heart pumping, and you got to yell out of that?
Nah, I ain't never yelled like that.
Really, man? I mean, because your center's job is important, man. I play linebacker. I'm a small dude. I play line, trying to get past dudes like you. I play rugby, man. That shit is exhilarating. It's hard to imagine that your heart's not racing, going toe to toe with somebody like a fight, like a lion, male lions fighting each other, and you come out victorious.
Yeah. It doesn't come out. I don't yell though, but yeah, my heart it gets the adrenaline going, but it doesn't come out verbally though.
So you never cheered anything like hell yeah, bro, we got the touchdown, or had a celebration, nothing like that?
Yeah, high fives.
I mean, yeah, you got loud for the high fives, right?
Because even I remember my senior year, my coaches got on me about that because they expected me to be more vocal as a leader.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But, that just wasn't my personality.
Hey, I completely understand, man, because I came from private school up until I moved out to West Sacramento in California. This is my first time playing contact sports, anything. I had my coach grab me by the pads because I wasn't being too physical, or I wasn't being vocal enough with it, man. It surprised me, so that woke me up. And saying anytime I fuck somebody up in football, rugby, any type of contact sport, I fucking relish in it, like, oh nigga, something like that.
That's right.
You're supposed to walk this lane like you run this, man.
Exactly.
I was so fucking raw. Fucking YouTube kicked me off, but I'm back, motherfuckers.
Mhm.
Back.
You about to make me talk like I haven't talked in a while. In a fucking while. You're about to see the Lion of Baltimore, the God of War, Black Dynamite, Black Superman, his goddamn self. There is no fucking way that people listening to me right now are getting pumped the fuck up.
Shit, I'm getting pumped up right now, man.
Pumped up just looking.
You go out there like you a fucking man eater. See, I'm gonna get Jiro Hama this motherfucker tonight. I almost didn't do a live stream tonight, but god damn it, my purpose was set. You're not where you're where you need. Okay? See, first of all, what you need to do is have the mentality of a lion. The lion doesn't see eagles, all he sees is prey. You put me on a wrestling mat right fucking now. Bad ankle, bad foot, ligament damage, fractures in my shit right now. I don't give a fuck. I had a motherfucker I trained who was second in the nation at heavy who says, I don't want to train. Nobody gives you the competition you do. He thanked me when he made it the second in the nation in college. Think about that. I don't have the cardiovascular to compete like that right now, but this motherfucker who's second in the nation said, I just want you. I know you're going to give me that good work. When I took him down, he was like, that's what I'm looking for. Go hard. I don't give a fuck if you throw me, because I'm getting the fuck back up and I'm giving you hell 3 times worse. Ah! God damn it. I am a fucking competitor. I may no longer be in the army. One day I will retire as being a police officer. But one thing you best believe, and you better hear me now and forever, I will always and forever remain a warrior. Hear me now. Think about it forever. That is what the fuck every black man ought to be. You a goddamn warrior. I have the blood in my right hand. I have the blood of King screaming, and in my left, I have the blood of Queen screaming. Doesn't get any fucking better. In the words of Sean Connery in the movie The Rock, do you want to be the motherfucker that goes home second, or do you want to be the winner who gets to fuck the fucking prom queen? Which one do you want to be?
Yeah.
I piss better liquor than niggas can buy on a daily basis.
There you go.
I waste more money than motherfuckers make. Okay?
God damn.
I spend more money than making print.
I drove Cadillacs that motherfuckers couldn't even pronounce. I've lost $1,000 rings. Literally. I'm not bullshitting you. I came to parties and they said, why are you wearing that ring? Because I got 1,000 reasons why I could wear it, motherfucker.
Right.
I lost shit. I got trophies I left at airports. Okay? People say, oh, you getting this Ric Flair shit. No, I'm telling the motherfucking truth, nigga. I'd be damned if a motherfucker. My son tried out for wrestling when he was little, put him in wrestling. Daddy, you won't let me take him down. I said, son, you gotta make him go down. You know what my fucking son at the time did? His eyes lit up like the motherfucking Sharingan in that motherfucker.
Like,
He took him down at will. Threw him, took him down single leg, double leg, dragged him down Navy rod, fucking back control, pinned his ass. He's like, Daddy, I did it. I knew you could. You just needed to know you can. Woo!
Woo!
yes.
I'll be goddamn to hear a black man who had to protect the goddamn quarterback sound like he is some undeserving shit of the best of the best. Ain't no bitch better than you. You walk through that fucking. I don't give a fuck if you the janitor. I don't give a fuck if you the CEO. You walk the same fucking stride that you have because guess what? Defeat and victory are self-fulfilling prophecies. Once again, if motherfuckers didn't hear me, defeat and victory are self-fulfilling prophecies.
Word.
And I don't deal with defeated motherfuckers, okay? You still there, Ed, right?
Yeah, I'm there.
We're tracking, right?
Yeah, I'm tracking.
Because in the military, if I had to put fucking a rifle in your hand, 210 on your fucking chest, and we clearing a building, and you don't take the shot, and you don't clear your sector, your vector of fire, and I don't clear mine, one of us ain't making it out, if not both. See, when I was on the QRF, on that tactical team, and we had to go through the fucking buildings, guess what? I have to have total faith in you to have my life in your hands. We tracking, right?
Right.
Sure.
See, this ain't no made up shit that you hear from a lot of content creators. This is real shit. We getting real. We getting damn real. Dirty dog real. I've been through beef with motherfuckers like Grinch. I don't give a fuck if he hears what the fuck I gotta say. When this motherfucker had the audacity, I'm a higher ranking male than you. Since when? Since all the other niggas in the world died? Me? I'm still here, motherfuckers. See, I'm not a part of the phony, tough, and crazy phrase. I earned my fucking stripes. I earned my fucking way to go. One of the greatest pleasures in the world is not even getting paid, okay? When you get out your car and you backing up another fucking unit and they feel safe. Motherfuckers give me the greatest compliment saying, when you come out that car and you swinging at us Pantone and we see that 5 foot, 280-pound motherfucker swinging that shit, he said, we can have 100 motherfuckers. We know we good. Not my words, their words. When a motherfucker at Chick Webb said to my nephew, who was like 13, 14 years old at the time, said, oh, I'm going to go get my brother's gun and shoot you. My nephew see me there chilling at the car, 15 minutes flat. You know how safe he was? I said, first of all, to the fucking director of the fucking place. I said, look, first of all, we love the fight. If he wants to fight all of them, he's going to fight all of them. He ain't allowed to get in my car or to come back home, win, lose, or draw. You going to fight these motherfuckers. I tell you what, first man pull a gun, he's a dead man. How does it feel to have somebody have your back like that? Fellas?
It's the ultimate privilege. The ultimate privilege.
Man, you feel like can't shit touch you.
You feel untouchable, man.
So I refuse for a 31-year-old black man to talk to me like he's defeated. First of all, ain't no bitch can make or break me. You know how many pretty bitches I left alone? I ain't dealing with your bullshit. Fuck you. And the horse you rode in on. Fuck your goldfish. Fuck your dog. Fuck the collar that he wears. Matter of fact, fuck you and the floors you walk on. Man, I block more bitches than fucking. I block more bitches than Marshall Yonder.
Yeah.
It's not about females. See, people in the manosphere want to talk about, well, it's the guys who the Pookies and the Ray Rays. Guess what? Pookies and Ray Rays were asking me, how did you fuck her? Being me, nigga.
Yep. That's it.
One of the greatest pictures is when me and all my boys had all our sons together. We ain't had to go to a funeral. We ain't had to go to a jail cell. All of our sons were good. I'd be goddamn if a 31-year-old black man gonna tell me some defeated shit like this. Let me ask you something, Ed. Do you have any children?
No.
Let me ask you something. If a group of niggas chase your child home from the streets, are you gonna be this defeated motherfucker, or are you gonna come out there with your bat saying, what problem do we have here, son? Which one are you gonna be?
I probably wouldn't say shit. I just come out with the bat and start working.
You're gonna work them over like a goddamn mechanic, aren't you?
Yeah.
Why? No. Why?
You said why?
Why?
Yeah.
Yes, he said why.
Oh, because that's what I feel needs to be done.
Because that's why.
That's your legacy, man.
Oh, because to protect my seed.
Don't make me go on YouTube, start playing some fucking exciting fucking music. I swear to God, I'm gonna be the ultimate boy out this bitch.
Rocky round 14, bro. Fair
You
use.
done dug it out.
Fair use.
Somebody give me a goddamn table to flip over right now. I'm supposed to be chilling, mellow, smoking cigars, drinking cognac. This motherfucker got me ready to punch a motherfucker. So,
It's about to be. Mm-hmm.
every time I have a platform, guess what your job is now? Is to get your ass on the panel. Even if you don't say shit, you're going to learn shit. Agreed?
Oh man.
No.
Yes or no?
Yes or no, brother. That's it.
We're men. We only got two.
Commit.
Yes, sir. No, sir. No go or go. Which one are you? Are you the no-goers or you the goers? Which one are you?
Man, it depends on the day, honestly.
No. When you go to job, you get your fucking shit done on the job.
You said when I go on the job?
Are you a goer or no-goer?
I'll be ready to go.
That's what's up.
That's the fucking mentality I better hear you say every goddamn day. You're gonna see some black guy come to your job and scare the fuck out of you.
You said what?
You're gonna hear a black guy on the job scare the fuck out of you.
He gonna come find you to hype you up, man.
You could try.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be a try. Yeah, he even said that even if you ain't got nothing to say, get
We're
on it.
gonna take a pause for this motherfucker, and I gotta play my most fucking heroic motherfucker in the '80s that I love. We're gonna play Pancho's theme for a minute, but we're gonna get back into this shit. Like, share, subscribe, donate to the Cash App. Nunchucks out. Break it at the motherfucker.
Yeah, man. DJ Moss, Ed the Beefsteak is on the panel tonight, bro. Oh, look at that chaos. Oh,
Had to take a break. I'm back, motherfuckers. Tell me that shit don't make you want to kick a motherfucker in his ass, don't it?
yeah, man.
Now we're ready. Somebody, I already chaos, Mr. Moore. Somebody take over for a second. Please speak to this guy.
Sure. Yeah, brother. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I know you're not a rah guy. But you need all the rah you can get right now, man. As far as I'm concerned, we gonna rebuild you. And technically, if I was you, I'd walk around like every step I took was gonna break the ground that I walked on. It was gonna shatter some shit. But that's just how I look at it. Because I look at it that way even now. And I don't bench 360. If I bench 360, nobody would know the type of ego I would have. Straight up. I mean, I would use that as like a tagline when I went and hunted chicks. You know, it's like, you know what, bitch? You know that I bench 360. What do I got you for? That kind of shit.
You know that.
You need a strong man like me to fuck with.
Do you know the day when I bench pressed almost 500 pounds? Man, that shit was euphoric. My shit my dick was harder than a jigsaw for 2,000, well, over 12,000 pieces, man. Shit. And I'm a fucking center. Man, the center talks the most shit.
Supposed to.
Man. Most laughable.
Yeah.
You know the funniest shit when I was on duty and a motherfucker punched me square on the face. And I laughed at him. And before the ass kicking commenced, I had to tell him, that's the best you got. In the words of Major Payne, I put my foot so deep in his ass, the water on my knee quenched his ever-loving thirst. You think motherfuckers try to threaten me when my foot's in a boot right now? And I said, is it worth the bloodshed that you're willing to give? Now, Ed, what did we learn today? Hello? Ed, you still there?
He's here. I see him.
Is he muted?
Don't mute yourself, Ed. Unmute Ed.
Is he muted? Hold on. I don't think he's muted because I think I would see.
He's muted. Ed, unmute yourself. I can't unmute you. I'm trying.
I think he just left.
I think he was having technical difficulties. Let's see whether he comes back.
Hey, matter of
Yeah,
fact,
because I got kicked off like a couple seconds ago, and then I came back in. So hopefully, same thing.
That's that bullshit that YouTube and stream guys do sometimes.
Let's see.
Actually, matter of fact,
I'm gonna watch some Terry Tate videos to get psyched up. If y'all don't know who Terry Tate is, go check.
Terry Tate.
Yeah, he's coming back. Hey, do me a favor, Linda Anderson, can you come up on the panel, please?
Yeah, let's get a female in here. Give him some words of encouragement.
Because believe it or not, unlike a lot of these so-called red pill, blue pill motherfuckers, I love my female audience. Because I got the realest females in the fucking planet in my audience. And everybody knows Faulkner loves the females. I have the realest and the prettiest females following me. Well, you don't have a big female audience. Well, because not everybody's pretty either.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, do I sound good? Any background noise?
You sound wonderful.
No, you good.
All right, good.
You
What's
sound
up,
good, bro.
Ed, can you speak?
Yeah, what's up? Can you hear me now?
What did we learn today, Ed?
Oh shit! I think I heard some swag in his voice. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, we did. Motherfucker sound like he about to sing some ecstasy up in this motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm back.
What did we learn today, Ed?
Be confident.
We're gonna use that in our life, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Give me a hell yeah once.
I've never said a hell yeah in my life.
You just did. Now say it with your chest.
Yeah.
Say it with your goddamn chest out. Say hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Louder.
Louder.
All right.
Oh my god.
Come
Hell
on, man.
yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Louder.
Even louder than that. You got it. You're almost there.
Yeah, bro. Y'all there, man. Come on now.
Man, you put me on the spot, man.
Hell yeah, you in the spot. Say hell yeah.
That shit
You a
fit.
big motherfucker. You the spot. Nigga,
Hell yeah,
you're
man.
so goddamn big, your gravitational pull would have the rest of us orbiting around you.
Hell yeah, man.
Louder. Hell yeah.
Be like 2 Live Crew in this bitch.
Shit.
I got you, man. I got you.
Nah,
So
you
you
got
can't-
him with the hell yeah.
I said
Come Come on, bro. 10 seconds is all it's going to take. But you got to deliver it right, though. See, what we telling you to do, what we helping you with, is to give you the confidence you need to basically go do everything else. You do this right, it leads to everything else being done right because you got that little bit of swag in you.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to be walking out like this, motherfucker. I want you to walk out. As soon as you walk out, I want you to walk out like this. Every time you go to work, you wake up out the bed. This is how I want you to, motherfucker. You need to have a theme song when you walk out. That's how you're supposed to be sounding when you fucking walk out of your bed, right? You listening?
Yeah, I listen.
Oh shit!
Now give me a hell yeah,
Hell yeah.
louder.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Oh, I heard something.
I
You
heard
Okay,
close.
okay, a little progress.
Oh my
That's
God.
progress. That's progress. God damn it! Almost
There
had
we
me.
go.
Almost made me turn a corner. Almost spilled my yak. Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can go have beers with Ed now because he actually followed directions.
Hell yeah. The people
They
say
got
black men don't know black men. Shit. I'm about to play some
And one thing I would like to say this, Ed.
What's up,
I'm
Kale?
putting you on the spot again, brother.
Mhm.
As much as you contribute to a lot of other channels, which is cool, be fair and honest. Tonight you got something out of this that I'm hoping that you could fall through down the line. Can we agree?
Yeah, we could agree.
I can't hear you. Speak up, brother.
We could agree.
Sound low. You say you agree?
Yeah, we could agree. Yeah.
All right, good. As you step out tonight, because we're not going to be on this long, you will be contributing to me and Charles Faulkner as you exit this panel. And the reason why I'm telling you this, listen to me good, because as much time as you contribute to everybody else and you don't get enough out of it, tonight you do get some out of it. And it's only fair and right that you contribute to two black men, me and Mr. Faulkner, for the time and energy to put some confidence into you, black man.
Mm-hmm.
Get me? Do you understand?
Yeah, I hear you.
No. Do you understand me? I don't want to hear it.
I
This
got
ain't
you,
no joke,
man.
Ed. I'm a man. I'm very serious.
I got you.
All right, so contribute to the channel. And good night.
Good night, Ed. Come back tomorrow when we start another fire stream.
Yep. You see both me and Charles app, Cash App. So thank you, sir. Good night.
I'm hyped up, Ed.
Okay.
Shit. Hey, bring your favorite drink too, Ed. Shit, that'll help.
Yeah,
Nah,
give one
hell yeah.
bro.
I don't drink.
Guess what? You need to drink some. You better drink some Kool-Aid and come up with this motherfucker.
Shit, drink a sugary drink. Shit.
Some sugary shit. Something with a little bubbles for the nose.
Bro. Hey Ed,
What's up?
we gonna make you so sweet, bro. You gonna give women diabetes. That's how much they gonna love on you, bro.
Brought it back.
Hey, do me a favor.
I told you I'd bring that shit back.
Hey man,
Oh, yeah.
great finish.
That's right there. I didn't see it coming. Hey Ed,
What's up, Chaos?
give me a woo.
Maybe some other time, brother.
No. That's a great way to end the show. Woo.
No.
Woo,
Give me
Yeah,
a
louder.
I can't hear you.
woo.
Do it again.
woo, man.
No, that sounds low. A little louder. Bro,
Woo.
you sound very low in the mic, please.
You getting louder?
I think
Woo.
Ed was muted. I didn't hear shit.
I don't hear nothing. I don't hear nothing.
Oh, wow. I appreciate y'all, man. Good night.
Give me a woo, goddamn it, before you go.
Man, I heard a fart. You better say woo.
Woo, man. Woo.
Oh, all right.
Woo.
There you go, brother. Woo.
There you go.
Bro. Good night.
Good
All right,
night.
brother.
Good night, brother.
Now
Yeah,
people
man.
say we don't help black men.
We're gonna change motherfucking lives, bro. I don't give a fuck what people say.
Nah, man, Charles gonna have me do a shuffle in the middle of the night. Goddamn.
We got what? We got what? We got what?
I can't hear it in the middle. It's somewhere. It's somewhere in the middle
Oh my goodness. God should have never gave me a speaker.
there. It's all good, bro. All
Woo!
good.
We're gonna do our last thought. Start with Iori. Start with Mr. Moore. Chaos Rain. Then we're gonna end with the Funk the Man.
All right, my brothers. All I got to say is, man, this was a great first time. Shoot, just hearing myself on a panel, I'm
Yeah.
glad I can be a part of this, man, and help a older brother try to get some confidence in him, man, because that's one thing that makes me mad is seeing or hearing a bigger dude than me not have the confidence. Makes me want to punch him in the chest, like, bruh, push me back 10 feet or something. Shit.
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll work on him, man. We'll work on him. We'll
Yeah, I
get
know. I hope he follows through, man. Bring some excitement with him.
like I said, he's gonna feel so sweet to these women. They gonna think he's diabetes. But you know,
Gonna get that blood test.
With him, he gonna be giving bitches cavities.
Some
that's
man,
right.
keep him coming back.
That's right.
Woo!
That's right.
Woo!
Woo.
Iori. Last thought.
Yeah, man. All I gotta say is when you wake up in the morning and you put your pants on one leg at a time and you walk out, you better feel like every step you take is gonna break the ground that you walk on, man. Straight up.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, chaos.
Yes, another, I guess, fine and great night. A chill, and I think we helped another black man, which was a good day. Like Ice Cube said, tonight
Good
was a good night.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
proud. That's all I had to say.
That's right. We
Oh,
gonna hit these people up like Ice Cube hit NWA with no Vaseline. We gonna come that hard. Don't
Mm.
worry. It just started.
all these people. For all these people who think the Faulkner man lost. No, 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 no. You gotta understand. The older men never lost it. We just learned how to put that motherfucker in the closet and let him out to play once in a while. See, I gotta put that motherfucker in the trunk of my car. Like the great late Robin Harris said, ass whooping. Shit, I got a couple of cans waiting for you. You got spare ass whooping.
Mm-hmm.
See when you come to the Charles Faulkner channel, soon to be the Charles Faulkner Network, because Chaos is gonna start his joint up again. Ori's gonna start one. Moore's gonna start one. Everybody listening's gonna start one. See, what's gonna happen is we're gonna show you what brotherhood is all about. I am no greater than the sum total of my parts. And guess what? I am a cog in a machine like everybody else. And guess what? That machine is ever so mean. And guess what? Like the earth is gonna be green. Like the shit that's in your wallet and your pockets and the shit you walk on. See, when you talk, you're supposed to walk. When you walk, everything breaks. Everything you speak into existence, that's what you make. See, what you think is what you observe. And that's what you bring into existence. Guess what? I can't wait for the day I correct everybody when they call me Officer Faulkner. I'll be like, you can no longer call me that. It is Saul Jones.
Sergeant.
Because I can't wait to take the next generation of officers, take them under my wing, and then I show them how to do everything correct and how to properly make that blend. See, I got 4 championship rings, but
Like the Japanese proverb says, the master know when his job is done when the student surpasses him. And I Google nothing but solars and profilers, dirty walkers, and chick talkers. So, like, share, subscribe, donate to the channel, and everything comes back full force.
Mm.
Of course. So, from the streets of Baltimore to the streets of LA and everything in between, from the channel to the chat, everybody gives a pat, take a shot, and let it where it's at. Give me on 3. That just
Mhm.
on 1, 2, 3. We all say what?
Woo!
Woo!
And I'm gonna give you some walking music, baby. Ah, 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 ah. We're gonna do it all kinds of nasty style. We're gonna play some old ultimate shit. Are y'all ready? And a 1,
Mhm.
a
Hit
2,
'em.
and a motherfucking
Yeah.
Let's ride out. Peace out from Sacramento, California, my brothers. To another one.
All
All
right.
right, brother. It was a pleasure, man.
Pleasure, man. Pleasure
All
first
right, brother.
time.
Talk to you soon.
All right.